Oh shit.
Oh shit. I'm gonna
Y'all are fucking comedy.
man.
Yo.
Fucking
What's going on,
hate
y'all? You probably can't see the Negro in the middle, but he's there. You probably can only see his teeth. You only see his teeth, y'all. Sorry about that.
Yo.
All you see is teeth and a Superman hat. So shout out to the dark ass nigga in the middle, Bobby, aka reference God, aka God in this motherfucker.
Oh
God.
shit.
He the dark God, nigga. The teeth whitened God, nigga.
The dark God.
The dark God in the middle. The no light God, aka God.
Man, Everett just went in on my shit, bro.
Yo. The no light God is fucking hilarious.
Oh shit! Who's this NPC in the middle?
Yo, this nigga's fucking stupid.
Shit.
Oh my god. All right, y'all. Good morning. Let's fucking go. Or good afternoon. Let's go.
Niggas in the basement somewhere. God damn.
Good morning, and welcome to Normal Convos Pod, where we dissect, discuss, analyze, and share our views on today's current topics.
And more importantly, things we believe should be normalized as talking points in the black community, the country, and ultimately society's culture.
We hope that you enjoy this episode, brought to you by Scalp Solutions Inc., where we help you get your confidence back. So come in,
sit down,
and enjoy your weekly dose of normality.
Normal Convos Pod.
Hellboy on the track. My father is back. Medium shirt daddy. Beat your motherfucking ass in some Street Fighter. Put some money up.
Normal Convos Pod.
Yo. Oh, my nigga got some light.
Oh, shit.
He got some light.
Oh, shit.
That better. Happy birthday, mama.
Happy birthday, Mama B.
Happy birthday, Mama B.
Turn the fucking applause off, nigga.
It don't work that way. It stops when it stops. It stops when it stops.
Game up and shit.
Good morning, good afternoon. However the fuck y'all are listening to us. Happy birthday, mama. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Natalie. I know you watch it too. Happy birthday, baby. I love you.
Happy birthday, all y'all.
I hope y'all having fun. Afternoon, Aqua. Hey.
Is that Simone? Hey, that's Simone. Why do you change your name every goddamn week? What up, Simone?
Hey. Any fucking way.
What's up, people?
What's good with it?
What's poppin', y'all? Oh shit, I'm fucking up my camera. What's up? How y'all doing? Welcome to episode 64 of the Normal Convos Pod. I am your host, Brandon, aka the Pod Father, aka the Soccer Father, aka Perfect Family Man, aka Not So Basketball Father, aka Pod Shiesty, aka Pod Wave, aka Potty Rich, aka Bus Stop Brewster, aka DJ Chef Boy RB, aka Butthole Brewster, aka Tongue All in Her Butt, aka a whole bunch of other shit that I probably shouldn't be saying because my daughter is watching. I love you, baby. I'm passing it off to my guys, my brothers, my business partners. Let's fucking get it.
We love you too, Mama B. Oh shit, it's on me. Oh, it's Bobby, aka Aries the God, aka the graphic shirt God in this motherfucker, aka the reference God, aka No Light God, aka the White Teeth God, aka the Dark God, aka the
Dark guy.
Unlocked Video Character God.
NPC God. He
Hey,
definitely
bro.
crazy.
AKA Bobby Drake.
The motherfucking Iceman.
There we go. AKA King Petty. AKA Petty White. Deacon Petty Wop. Petty Spaghetti. A whole bunch of other petty shit. AKA the Bob Shill / the background singer. AKA Jizzy Boy singer Pat / the porn historian. Um, Rowdy Potty Piper. Um,
Petty
Money
White,
Pod
Petty
Yo.
Spaghetti.
I said petty. Oh, I ain't say petty spaghetti. I said a whole bunch of other petty shit. My bad. Um, yeah, man. I'm gonna pass it off to my motherfucking guy over here, Mister Overboard with the soundboard and
What's
shit.
on? What's
Hey,
going
Ma.
on?
Hey, Ma. Have fun.
What's
Y'all have
up?
fun.
What's up? Y'all have
Don't-
fun. Be safe out here in these
For
streets.
sure. For
In
sure.
these
Right back.
streets. What's going on, people? This your boy Everett, aka the God of the Soundboard. And you know what?
Put some respect on my name.
Yo.
Talk that shit.
I'm back up in here with my guys. Hey,
Put some respect on my name.
Hey, you know what I mean? I'm in here with my guys. You know me, Everett, aka Reverend Do Wrong, aka Look at These Nipples, aka the Medium Shirt Daddy, aka Mr. Tell It Like It Is, aka Mr. Mama and the daughter, preferably the daughter, but Mama, you cool too, aka all that other shit, aka He Hurt My Feelings, aka I can't believe you said that, aka hey, if you can't get the abortion, chuck her down the steps. AKA, what it do? AKA, the Supreme Court said, nah, nigga. AKA, oh my God, I can't believe he said that.
Yo.
God.
We are getting canceled.
Today.
Oh, shit.
We are getting fucking canceled.
What they say, Roe versus Wade? What happened? Oh.
Nope.
Why is he like this?
Where the babies go? Oh no!
Oh my God!
Oh,
this
God.
man is fucking crazy.
Oh man! What happened to them abortion appointments?
Oh my God! I'm done with you, E. Fucking wildin'.
Yo, that's all.
We are definitely about to get canceled.
This is not what
Saturday. If you're watching live,
huh?
What'd
you say?
What? Hey, it's Saturday. We here. We ready to get to the shits, y'all. Thank you.
We might have to move to the Saturday afternoons. Fucking Everett lit as fuck.
Everett is lit.
I just came from the gym. Niggas didn't have their light on, aka God. You got dark ass niggas with no light. He in the basement with his with the PlayStation. Excuse me, the Xbox. And we here, y'all. Thanks for tuning in.
Everett lit. He just came from the gym with the extra.
It's everybody's birthday.
Extra tight, skin popping.
It's everybody's birthday.
Let me hit you with one of these. Make the shirt tighter.
No.
Make the shirt tighter. Nigga. What?
He said, look at these nipples.
Oh my God.
Oh shit.
We got too much important shit to talk about for you to be this goddamn goofy this early.
Nah, Everett. I love this energy. Keep that shit going.
Yeah.
Nope.
Do we?
Nope.
Do we?
Nope.
Do we?
Nope.
Oh shit.
Hey.
Yo.
Let's get to the shit.
There's no reason in life I should be laughing this goddamn hard.
Oh, God.
Over there.
Yo, you had to make Bobby leave the lobby.
Cause he a lobby. Are you a lobby boy? You ain't a lobby boy no more.
And that album was flames.
Super fire.
Got to say that.
That
Shout
shit
out
was
to Mano and Jimmy Jones.
Jim Jones.
Right. I wasn't gonna listen to that shit, but I'm glad I did.
Yeah, we tried to tell you.
Man. How about
we tried to tell you
before Everett?
But hey, the slide song. Do not agree about that song of the summer shit. I do not agree.
It ain't do it for you? Pause.
Nah, that's such a coveted classic sample. If you don't know what it is, go check it out. Down Bottom, Drag and Juvenile. I don't think that was for them. I like the song, but I don't think that was for them.
But see, I like the way with all of the samples that they did. I like the way that they I like that the way that they flipped them. They flipped them, but they left the essence of the track in there.
Exactly, they did. So
I like that. All they did was threw trap drums on it, and I think that they did that well. That's why I still got that down bottom feel. But they was fucking snapping on it, so it kind of, you know what I'm saying, to me anyway. You know what I'm saying? But you know how I feel about that fucking down bottom song. It was like it's kind of hard not to fuck with it.
Yeah, it's like a cheat code. It's like, of course I'm gonna listen to it. It's a cheat code.
All them tracks them first like 4 or 5 songs was classic New York records.
Yeah, they had to. They wanted people to listen to it.
They turned around and flipped "Where I'm From" by Jay-Z. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Like, you don't touch that. You don't touch that unless you get permission.
Right.
Yeah, that shit was.
That slide wasn't a song for them. Did you think it was more of a song for just Fabio?
Yes.
Okay, so if just Fabio would have did it, you probably would have been all right with it.
Yeah, but he's one of them kind of guys. The Pop Smoke, dance with the foot in the air type of shit. The smoky dance. The that
smoky dance.
No disrespect to him, but you know what I'm talking about when you that type of thing. But hey, really good album. If you haven't checked it out, go check out the Lobby Boys album. I got to say this though, on that track where they sampled "Where I'm From," imagine beefing with a nigga and then 15 years later you got to ask permission to sample his shit.
Yeah, and it's so funny because they was telling that story on
Is it Drink Champs?
It might have
or the Breakfast Club.
Yeah, it might have been on the Breakfast Club, and they was like, "Nah, Jay cleared that shit immediately. Like we way past that bullshit."
Well,
like
he is with Rock Nation, so.
Well, yeah, and he been with Rock Nation for a little minute, so they been squashed that shit.
Right. Yeah, did you see when he signed to him? You know where Jim was waiting at? In the lobby.
Yeah. That nigga lived that Lobby Boy shit.
No.
But nah, since Everett on his bullshit today.
What's up?
I'm gonna give you a good topic for Brandon's bullshit for this week.
Oh, let's go. Let's go with that shit. Let's do it.
Hey, yo, Everett sort of cocaine or something, bro. Everett is lit, bro.
Oh yeah.
You gotta start going to the gym every time before we record.
Oh, I'm hyped. It was a whole lot of flat booty white women. It was a whole lot of.
You at the wrong gym then.
No, that was the right gym. Whole lot of flat backed Kayleys. A whole lot of excuse me, use the machine. Yeah.
Nah, you at the wrong gym.
Nah, that's the right gym.
Nah, these white girls got ass now.
Hey.
We got Pogs. We got Pogs out here now.
Definitely got Pogs.
What? Why? Leave alone with Pog?
Bean.
Hold up. You'll stay away from
Afternoon, Bean.
But you said
Bean.
Like the abortion, chuck her down the steps. You say with that?
Chuck her down the steps.
What you doing?
Oh, snap. Can't make an appointment. Oh, down the steps we go.
Yo, see?
Oh. Wow. Oh.
I'm about to cancel this nigga myself. But no, my bullshit for this week. Since E on his shit today.
What's up?
I had a random ass thought the other day.
Did you?
And when I thought, like, even when the thought came into my head, I kind of chuckled to myself.
Okay.
And I know that you don't partake in this particular activity, but I still think that the conversation is funny.
Okay.
So I'm on the bus, I'm driving, whatever, right? And I'm thinking, I'm just in my head, not listening to music or nothing. I'm just in my head, right? And a thought came in, was like, damn. I wonder how many women have seen my dick that I didn't want to see my dick from sending dick pics.
Okay.
Like, that was a thought that popped in my head. Like, I wonder how many women that I didn't send dick pics to that have seen my shit. Nobody got nothing?
I don't send them out unsolicited, so.
Nobody got nothing? But that's the point, though. I'm not even saying unsolicited. I'm saying even the women that ask for them, they show their friends.
Yes.
There are women that have never had sex with you that have seen your dick.
Yes.
Why?
Yeah. Oh yeah, being telling the truth.
Word.
Hey, just know if you ever seen it, if you ever sent one, it's 10 extra women who seen your hammer, dude. Just accept it and it's fine. But
whether it was big or small though, like,
hey,
if you know what I'm saying? Like, if you got a small one, they laughing at it. If you got a big one, they all impressed with shorty that's fucking you.
Hey, just know she ain't gonna keep that shit on the download. But however, here's my issue with it. If they send you some pictures, they expect you to keep them all, protect them. Don't put her out like that.
Ain't that illegal? Like revenge?
Oh yeah, it's revenge porn and all this shit. But
if you send it to somebody, it's illegal. If you send it to somebody, it's illegal. But they can't prove that you showed somebody.
It's just a different expectation. It's a double standard. It's fine, but I mean, if you got little meat, you might want to get her to like you first.
Nah, be proud of your little meat, nigga.
Nah, you might want to only show that in person. Like,
nah, be proud of your little meat, nigga.
I'm growing out a shower.
That would be my suggestion. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know.
I'm so sick of y'all.
I mean, if I would get her to like you and then maybe show it, but
shit.
Otherwise, like you said, be proud of the little meat. You know what I mean?
Nah, fuck all that, because that's what they do. They do that bullshit where they try to get you to like them and then they take their makeup off and then it's fucking Rasputia up under all that. Like, nah, I don't do that shit. You can see the hammer. You can see the hammer first night, because I need to know if you're gonna fuck with me or not.
Brandon said little meat matters.
Little meat matters. Facts. Little booties matter. Little meat matters.
Little meat matters. Oh no, nah, that's
what we should have named that. But I'm renaming the episode. Fuck millions. Fuck millions and excuses. It's now little meat matters.
Game matters.
Little meat matters.
Real gang.
Hey,
we on some little dick who bait you with personality.
Little dick niggas who bait you with personality first. Wow.
So wait, if we got good personalities, that mean the hammer we got shrimp?
Yeah.
Is that what that means?
I guess you got big dick, you could be an asshole. That's what I'm getting.
No, that's facts. That's facts.
I guess.
So you know they're coming back either way. You can talk to them.
You coming or not? You coming or not?
If I'm a broke nigga, but I'm slinging 9-10 inches. If I'm a broke nigga, but I'm slinging 9-10 inches, I'm getting pussy for the rest of my life. I don't never need to get rich.
Yeah, and I'm picking you up in your car while you at work.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll pick you up from work in your car.
If I'm only slinging 4 or 5 inches, I might need a couple $100K in the bank because I might not get it as often as I'm supposed to.
Yeah, you gonna be pulling out chairs and putting coats over puddles. That's gonna be you. That's gonna be you.
For sure. Yeah. That's how that works.
You better have something.
Either that or know how to eat pussy.
Imagine not having none of that. Imagine being broke, can't eat or won't eat, and having a little shrimpy dick. Just imagine that. Just where in the sexual marketplace, where do you fit? You know you at the bottom. You at the bottom. You at the down bottom. Just there's no use for you. You like an ugly woman who can't cook and can't have kids. You are at the bottom. The bottom.
Wait. What was all that criteria you said?
What you mean?
You got little meat and what else?
Little meat. You will not eat coochie, and you broke.
Oh damn!
You are at the bottom of the
It's like,
sexual
yo, pick the
marketplace.
struggle. Hey, yo, Bean.
Nah, they out there though.
Would women take the little meat if they got the other two? If they eat it and got money, would they accept the shrimp gang?
Shrimp gang.
Hey man, this whole conversation is paused, but it's funny as fuck.
Yo,
shrimp gang.
Pastor Annie, come over to YouTube.
Come to the
I can't
pod.
see your
Come to the
I can't.
YouTube page.
Yeah, I can't see your comments from over there.
Money trumps.
We knew that already. That's the funny part. We knew that already.
Damn. All right.
Unfortunately. But that's life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, does that surprise anybody?
A woman liking money? No.
Like, does that really surprise anybody? Because it don't surprise me.
Nah, it shouldn't.
You mean they don't like you for you? You mean the heart, the personality don't come first?
Nope.
Oh my God. Did we just find this out yesterday?
Listen, Brandon, you need to make your live public from your page, Brandon.
I'm doing it right now, Annie. I appreciate you.
See,
she
shout out to It's a Hard Knock Life podcast.
You're a pro letting us know the tricks of the YouTube game.
Like, Annie produced like 6 podcasts. Yo, she
No, yeah, for sure. Shout out to ACS Productions because you a fucking goat.
Now,
you the fucking goat.
Now we look like struggle streamers, according to her.
You want to produce us too? We willing to sell out.
Yeah, you can produce us. You can produce us. We'll sign a 360.
Let her produce us.
Merch available. Merch available. Get your NCP cups. I know the glare is kind of fucking it up, but there we go.
It don't matter. Just buy it. Just
get your merch cups. Get your merch cups. Where's the glare? I see the glare. There you go. Get the glare.
Get the glare.
NCP. What's up? Fuck with us.
That's what I'm talking about.
Fuck with us.
NCP.
So this was your thought.
Yeah, it was a random thought I had. It was a random thought I had.
Come to the fam. That sound like come to death row. Come to death row. That sound like if you don't want your mama all up in the live, all in the comments. If you don't want your daughter all up in the live commenting, come to ACS.
This nigga's fucking stupid.
Mama B, I still love you.
For sure.
Look at Annie Knight. Look at Annie Knight.
Annie Knight is fucking crazy.
By their legs.
Yo.
Right.
Oh, check the timepiece. That look good in the light, don't it? Ooh.
Oh, look. He's spending the pod money already.
Ooh,
What money? I said y'all niggas a breakdown of our finances. Y'all know I can't afford shit.
Hey, Bobby, look at this nigga Birdman and us.
Put some respect on my name.
Look at this Birdman and us. Like, oh yeah, we ain't recoup, but yeah, we in the negative, we in the red.
Yeah, we definitely in the red.
Put some respect on my name.
Oh shit. I've been listening to old. That's the smartwatch though, ain't it?
What?
That's the smartwatch though, ain't it?
Yeah, my little welfare smartwatch.
Ooh, y'all niggas is
welfare
icy.
Smartwatch.
Y'all niggas is icy.
Oh.
Normal Convos Pod.
Oh, yeah,
that's dope. See, now that's something that I can't have on my watch because I ain't got a smartwatch. That's dope as fuck.
Yeah, it's definitely.
I like that.
It's definitely the almighty NCP in this bitch.
Oh, for sure. That's dope as fuck.
Oh, hell yeah.
Being stupid.
God damn.
I got a struggle watch.
Woo. Damn, she got that shit up out of here. She disrespectful.
Yeah, definitely. My little welfare, little struggle watch. My little $400 Samsung Galaxy.
Damn,
Smart.
Bean, I thought we was better than that.
I did too, but she said nope.
Yo,
I'm wearing struggle watches over here.
I was sitting around kicking it the other night, right? Oh shit! Before I go any further, two things. One, like, share, subscribe to Normal Convos Pod on everything. Merch available on Etsy, of course. I'm about to take our Patreon down because y'all niggas ain't fucking subscribing. But patreon.com/Normal Convos Pod. Shout out to Paul. My guy Paul. When I got off last night, I got off at 2:00, right? Woo. I ended up sitting and talking to that nigga for another 2 hours. Like, it was tough. Hey, Bean, we already had this conversation. We don't do Apple over here.
Bean, you know your Apple Watch came out the box cracked. Chill out.
Did it even come out the box? Like, that shit was in pieces before it even got to our house.
iPhone comes out the box cracked. Now you mad at Samsung because our shit durable. We can drop my shit 7 times a day.
And you be two you be 2 updates behind as soon as you buy the phone. But yeah, shout out to my guy Paul. I sat and talked to that nigga for an extra 2 hours after we got off work or whatever. And then thoughts and prayers out to our guy K-Ron.
Oh yeah.
He dropped his bike. He dropped his bike the other day and dislocated his hip. So shout out to K-Ron. Yeah, he doing all right. Yeah, but shout out to our guy K-Ron. Last week was the first time we mentioned him, but yeah, somebody told me yesterday that he dropped his bike. So shout out to him. Thoughts and prayers, bro. Hope you feeling better.
For sure.
Man. Definitely.
But yeah, where we want to start today?
Was that your bullshit about we was on the bus thinking about dicks? Was that your bullshit?
See, look, you always gotta. Why you always trying to create my narrative, Everett? Why you always trying to create my narrative?
Right, that's what I'm saying.
And happy Pride Month. It's fucking the Pride Parade is down in fucking downtown tonight.
It's
today.
June.
It's going on right now.
I guess.
Nah, Pride Month look lit. I don't know what the fuck you talk about. You can have your personal feelings, but it's a whole lot of single women down at Pride.
Nope.
You wildin'.
Nope.
You at the Pride Parade, Brandon?
I definitely go to the Pride Parade because I'm secure enough in my masculinity to where me being around gay people ain't gonna make me gay.
Go down there with an I'm straight shirt.
What'd you say? Go down there with what?
Go down there with an I'm straight shirt. I'm proud. See what happens.
Yeah, wear your straight pride shirt. See what happens.
Why? For what? That ain't my normal.
See what happmes.
That ain't my normal. Me being around gay people ain't gonna make me gay, so I ain't really tripping.
User preach.
I don't know who that was.
Who is Facebook user?
I don't know. Blame it on Annie. Blame it on Annie. She told me to make the post public, and we got Facebook user.
Damn.
It's probably CL. Her shit the only time. Her shit the only shit that ever shows up as Facebook user.
Yeah. Shout out CL. How you doing?
Hey, that's my fine ass auntie.
Bean.
Fine ass auntie.
Let me talk to Bean real quick. Bean, I got something for you. I definitely got a Samsung phone for you. But I got something for you, Bean, especially for you. Because you show us love every fucking week. I just wanted to show the love back. So let's go ahead and give you your present right now.
Oh, what's up, Bean? What's up with it? Hold on. I want to get the lighting right.
Yeah.
What's good? We in the building. What up, squad?
What's going on, sir?
What's poppin', my G?
Man, working, man. You know,
good, yo?
It's feeling like Wakanda out here outside, boy.
Boy, it's hot than a motherfucker out there.
In the mud.
We got surprise guests on the Normal Convos podcast.
Yeah, I figured y'all would like that. You know, I hit that nigga 2 hours ago. Like, hey, you doing anything today? You should come hop on the pod with us.
Yo. Always happy to have Mufaro on the pod, yo.
For sure,
sure.
Shout out Matose Visuals. Shout out to Mufaro LTD.
Yep.
Coming soon, goddammit. Coming soon.
Shout out to March 27th.
Shout out to birthday twin. What up, yo?
Yeah.
Shout out 327.
Yeah.
For sure. What's up with you, bro? How your shoot go this morning?
Man, it was good. I was shooting like for the Harley Davidson. Maybe I shouldn't say their name, but I already said it. But I was shooting for this
right. Harley Davidson, give us a bag. We'll sell out.
Hey, give us the bag. Give us the bag. Yeah. So now I was just shooting some stuff for their little event. Got a big commercial with them tomorrow. So just knocking stuff out, but we was outside, boy. I was woo.
So you glad to be back in the house, huh?
Glad to be in the house, boy. Feeling hella Wakanda in here, out there, boy.
Back.
Oh my god.
So where we want to start at, fellas? What we got today? Y'all want to start with the elephant in the room and get the serious shit out the way so we can get to the bullshit?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's get it out of the way.
Let's start with the serious topics.
Yeah, let's start with the serious topics.
So I didn't do no research on it. So all I know is that it got overturned. Roe versus Wade, abortions are now illegal.
Yeah, man.
I would like Everett, even though you are our resident, not give a fuckatition.
Yes.
I would like us to have. I would like for us to have a mature conversation about this, and then we could get to the jokes.
What do you mean? You think I can't? Is that what you're saying? You saying I can't speak articulately about this?
No, because I've had plenty of conversations with you, and I know that you can. I just wanted to put the precursor out there before we got to the jokes.
Well, okay. Well, let's do it.
I should mute my mic because I be getting wild, but I'll be serious.
So how do y'all feel?
Exactly. It's up to the states, but the thing about it is, it basically, they said it's nothing in the Constitution that should be protecting it. They're gonna leave it up to states, but I did a little bit of research, just a little bit. Some states have what's called trigger laws, to where if it's overturned, it automatically becomes illegal within those 9 states.
In that states, yeah.
I believe California, the governor Gavin Newsom already said he's gonna try to keep California as a sanctuary state, to where if you need to get that done, that's where he wants to try to let it go. I mean, if you're familiar with California and their politics, it's left leaning. So that's what he said. But all I know is people were mad. They were mad.
Yeah.
People. I mean, rightfully so, though. Rightfully so. Like, what? These motherfuckers ain't. They ain't in the, for lack of a better term, they ain't in the trenches. How you gonna tell somebody what to do with their body? Like, for real? How you gonna tell somebody else what to do with their body? It ain't yours. It's unconstitutional and all that. Like,
I'm in complete agreement with Bobby. I feel
it
like
don't make no sense, yo. These motherfuckers out here trying to play God.
Right, literally.
Yeah.
Like we get into our bullshit when it comes to these type of topics where, you know, we always talk about men's rights versus women's rights, especially when it comes to having babies and shit like that. But this is one of those decisions where it's like, at the end of the day, even when we make our jokes, at the end of the day, you cannot tell a person what to do with their body, male or female. You cannot tell me how I can deal with my body. Like, it's way too much. It's already a stigma on abortions, for one. They've been pushing that for years. But now we're at a point where, you know, we're finally able to have these conversations, and the conversations are, you know, thought out enough with enough intelligent people to where we ain't just talking shit now. You know what I'm saying? Now we're having legitimate conversations about the repercussions that come from having multiple abortions, or, you know, multiple kids. And we're actually having real conversations going on. So it kind of makes it makes everything a lot easier, in my opinion. But as far as this shit, like this shouldn't even have been a topic to me. This shouldn't even have been a bill to even think about being passed. How the fuck you gonna tell her, like, because it's deeper than the pro-lifer saying a child is a human at conception and all that type of shit. That's circumstantial. Because if you want to get into the deep conversation about it, it's like if she was to get raped, even by her husband, because marital rape is just as just as much as a problem as non-marital rape. But if you get raped or you get sexually abused as a child, or it's a million different reasons why a woman could want an abortion. Like, I know at least 10 women in my life where their children, within like the first 10 to 12 weeks, motherfuckers knew that there would be something developmentally wrong with their child where they would have to take control of that child's life for their entire life. Mm-hmm. People don't always sign up for that shit. Like, that's not, I should be able to make that choice whether I want to deal with this or not. And they just took that choice away, federally anyway.
That definitely needs to be protected, because my whole thing about that all the time, anytime anybody mentions abortion and like the right to or not the right not to or whatever, my thing is, what if a woman gets raped and then has to keep that baby? What is it? You just got to keep the baby. What if this woman is in a position where if she has a birth, she will die, and the doctor told her this? So yeah. It's either you were the baby, like it's just, well, you just gonna die now. Like, who are you to tell somebody else what they can do with their body?
Yeah, and that kind of talks to Bean's point. They're making no exceptions. There are no exceptions. If you get pregnant and you're in one of those states, you can't have an abortion. There's no exception. That's fucking wild to me. Like, that's wild as fuck, to where, like, if I'm in a situation like what Bobby said, like, if I get raped or something like that as a woman, and say I get raped and I'm a pro-lifer and I want to have the baby just because I know that I don't want to get rid of the baby. All right, cool. Now, let's compound that with you've always had complicated pregnancies. Let's compound that with halfway through the pregnancy, the doctor tells you that there's a good chance that you or the baby or both of you might not survive. Like, at what point do you look into the health of the woman and be like, damn, it would be beneficial to me if this baby was no longer inside me? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? When do you start talking about the benefits of abortion instead of the stigma of it?
Yeah. You also got to look at who is in the Supreme Court right now. Like,
that's why it matters.
A lot of them are older. A lot of them are white men, and then like the votes is like 5-4 or something. So that plays a big part of it. And then what administration put them in. So a lot more Republican administration put those people in there. So you gotta look at what that it's a question of what is the agenda? Like, what is the agenda for this to be passed? And it's kind of like, it's hard to figure out, like, why is it? I'm definitely in the realm of, in between a pro-life and then pro-choice, which is, it's like, I think, let the baby live with what you go through. But then at the same time, it's like, all right, if you want to do this, that's on you. You make that decision. It's cool. Like, either way it goes, go ahead with your decision. So it's a real hard place to be in. And I definitely think no man should be making any choices on women's bodies. That's number one for sure.
Yeah. Oh, I found out Facebook user is Paul. So what's up, Paul? I fucks with you. I was just telling the guys before we got on to the serious topic. I was just telling them that me and you sat for damn near 2 hours last night talking. And it was a good conversation. You remember that conversation we had in the parking lot, that started this whole let's start a podcast shit?
Mm-hmm.
It was one of those type nights. Like me and this nigga talked about everything for a good 2 hours.
Okay. Hey, hold on. Let me add this in. For Mafaro's point, he was saying what's prompting this. I personally, from all the evidence that I've seen, it's got everything to do with the low birth rate in this country. It's got everything to do with the low birth rate in this country. And
which is counterproductive, because I also believe that this country is staging some of the fucking mass murders that are going on.
Yeah, but at the same time, look, if you look at what's going on in the country right now, just pay attention. They're building apartments everywhere.
Yeah.
Apartments everywhere. Think about it. They ain't building houses like that. Well, they are, but they're building a lot of apartments, and they need people to live and pay for these apartments. Yes, it's population control, but the birth rates are damn near right now, from what I've read, they're at like an irreplaceable level. I hate to say it like this, but they gonna need y'all to stop killing the babies so that they can make money off of them. It's fucked up to say it, but Bean just said it. And not enough white babies. They still want you supremacy. Black people to kill yours.
They want supremacy.
There's a reason for this. It's money, it's economics, and it's to keep the world going. Because right now, you remember back in the day, people would have 7, 8, 9, a whole bunch of kids. Now, people don't do that shit no more. You get 3 kids. I don't really see that big family, that 7, 8 kids shit, like that doesn't happen anymore.
No, and I only know, I think in my personal life, I might know 2 people that have more than like 4 kids.
You see what I'm saying?
Hold on. This is a good point. This is a good point. I think this is some of it. I think that's the sum of it.
China,
because the infrastructure, and I mean, and I think it's kind of a quid pro quo kind of thing. Not quid pro quo. I don't even know the word I'm looking for. But if I'm remembering right, I don't even know if the infrastructure is still like this. But in China, you get a son and a daughter. Anything more than that, it's a fucking wrap. They damn near, more or less, they kill them before they even, like, you get 2 kids. And then after that, you can't have no more kids. Like, but China is way more overpopulated than we are. So I understand why their infrastructure is like that, but America is very close to doing that. Like, the birth rate is low, yes, but for so many years, America has pushed that, come over here, live the American dream. You can come over here and do whatever you want to whoever you want, whenever you want. And the worst thing that can happen is you could die, or you could go to fucking jail for the rest of your life. That's the worst, absolute worst thing that can happen. But you can come over here and be whatever you want to be. So not only is the birth rate low, but we're also getting an influx of immigration coming to this country. Like, this whole country is a melting pot. Mm-hmm. Like, it's really focused in like California, Texas, New Mexico, and New York. You know what I'm saying? Because those are the great weather climates. So that's kind of where it's focused at. But this country is a melting pot. We have everybody of every culture in America. Every country can't say that. We have everybody. Every country that you could think of. Any cuisine that you could think of, they have it in this country. Like, so when you start doing that, especially when you're broadcasting to the world that, hey, everything's great. Everything is great over here. You got better opportunities. You got better, women. You got better healthcare, whatever the case may be. When you keep preaching that, and all we preach in America is fucking, we're the best. Like, the one thing that I did want to bring up that we talked about before, we kind of touched on it. Ye said it in that fucking Drink Champs interview. We were all born homophobic, racist, and white supremacists. Everybody was born that way. Everybody in America. Like, that's how you were born. You were born homophobic, you were born racist, and you were born a white supremacist. Because that's what the media puts into our mind from the time that we are born.
Mm-hmm.
They downplay homosexuals, they downplay racism, and they downplay the effects of white supremacy. Like, so when it comes down to it in the grand scheme of things, it's like, what else can we do? Like, our country is becoming overpopulated. So it's either kill these motherfuckers or find a way for these motherfuckers to build more people, give us more people. So back to Paul's point, so that we can implement an infrastructure to where, okay, now we got so many people in this country, you motherfuckers can only have 2 kids. Like, that's the way that it's going. It's a long game, but I could see that becoming the norm. Everybody broke. The whole world is broke. The whole world is broke. Everybody gas is high. It ain't just us.
Hey, a collapse is coming. The collapse.
Is coming. For sure.
There's definitely another economic depression coming.
Yeah, or reset, if you want to call it.
Yeah, they don't want to call it. They'll call it a reset to avoid calling it a depression. But it's the same 1920 depression that we had. It'll be very close.
They're trying to make it sound nice. It's the same thing. We all broke. That's what it means. We all broke.
Yeah. If you're not in that top 5% of the country, you're broke.
You're broke. Yeah.
You're broke. Like, there is no easy way out of this. Everybody's struggling to pay their bills right now. Everybody's struggling to pay their rent, their mortgage. Everybody's struggling to pay their like, the same money that we're making now is the same money that we were making 2 years ago before the fucking pandemic. But for some reason, niggas can't get their bills caught up. Now, why the fuck do you think that is? That's not because all the
squeeze. It's a
that's
squeeze,
not,
bro.
You know what I'm saying? It's not because everybody prices are still the same.
It's a squeeze.
Yeah, everything wouldn't be so bad if prices weren't going up, but our wages are staying the same. It wouldn't be that way.
Yeah, a crash is coming. Like Bing said, it's got to correct itself. I mean, shit is just way over, bruh.
How do you correct
crazy.
corporate greed? Because bottom line, that's really all this is for real. I mean, if you really want to be real about it, it ain't nothing but corporate greed.
I don't think there's a way to correct it, because even if the market corrects itself and we have a depression and everybody's broken, everybody's struggling, and whatever the hell case may be, whatever happens in this depression, once we get out of it, corporate greed doesn't go anywhere. The greed of corporate America does not disappear because we go into a depression.
I'm aware of that.
It grows higher.
Yeah. The rich get richer. The poor get poorer.
People were making money in the pandemic. The people who said it was a bandemic, it definitely was a bandemic for a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Bobby was in a bandemic.
Oh yeah, them stimmies. Them stimmies was ain't no such thing as free money. They go get their shit back.
They came back to get all that shit.
Yeah, I mean, you thought, but look, I mean, do the research. A lot of these corporations got billions and billions of dollars, and they gave us crumbs. Oh, we thought we was doing something with the little $1,400, $1,000, or whatever. Nah, that ain't shit. Now they coming to get that shit back.
Yeah.
Nah, if you really look at it, those stimulus package that were signed, like, there was portions in those bills that, went to corporations. Like, we may have gotten a certain percentage, 2,000 here and there, but there were billions that were let out. But then within those bills, different portions of it went specifically to people, lobbyists, et cetera, et cetera. So at the end of the day, it's about who you know. It's not necessarily about what you know or where you've been placed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I think that's what's fucking us up, because people don't understand, like, the average, the bottom 95% of the country doesn't realize that, yeah, you might have got $1,200 or $2,000 or whatever the fuck you got, but just like you said before, it's like, yeah, you got that little money, you was rolling around and you was, you know what I'm saying, you was happy you had your little cash, but that was less than 1% of the money that they lend out.
It wasn't shit.
Like, the money that they gave out to these fucking corporations, let's not even talk about PPP loans. Like, yeah, a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, fucked around and committed fraud to do that shit, but some of these companies actually needed that money and got it. And motherfuckers was getting $60,000 and $70,000 and $100,000 off that PPP shit. So, you know, if I got 10 companies that I gave each $50,000, I just gave away $500,000. You know what I'm saying? To 10 companies. We can we know 10 people with fucking companies right now between the four of us. They gave away $500,000 just to 10 people. Do you know how many fucking people is in this country and how much fucking money they were giving away?
Bruh, they said the fraud of it was about $500 billion.
Damn.
$500 billion in fraud.
Yeah. That's a good point too.
Thing. If you know anything about economics, ain't no free lunch. It's gotta come from somewhere.
For sure.
When you got free lunch in school, the taxpayers were paying for that. That wasn't free lunch. Somebody was paying for that shit.
Somebody paying. I mean, hey, what they say?
You can't
if
even
it's
get
free. Anything free, you gonna be the product of it.
You the product. Yep.
Yeah. That's why, like, and that's so fucking crazy that you say that, E, because motherfuckers don't understand that Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, you're the fucking product. Yes, I can give you this free app where you can spend 2 and 3 hours on this motherfucker. Guess what? We're selling you, nigga. We're not selling who the fuck is on this platform. We're selling you. That's why when we, you know what I'm saying, when we had our impromptu fake business conference last week, like when we started talking about the value of shit, motherfuckers don't understand. Like when you pay for a service, they're selling themselves. If I give the same point that I made last week, if I give you something for free, then you are the product.
Yeah, if you don't pay for it, you giving up something.
Because
you're the product
one way or another. Like you're
the marketing
pig.
Yeah,
like
market research. I get all your information.
Yeah, marketing, research, and marketing, and all that stuff. Yeah, you the guinea pig, you the product. They take money off you somehow in one way or another, either right now or in the long haul, in the long run.
Start talking to y'all. Start asking y'all favorite creators. How many of them got fucking promo codes for the companies that they be promoting?
Yeah,
that means they're the product. Their whole point is to put their promo code out so the business that they're promoting can figure out how many people they are bringing into their company.
Yeah, to assess your value, basically.
Like, this is like business 101. And it took a while for us to learn that, but you know what I'm saying? We're learning it. But that's not like the point that Bean made. That free money that we got drove up inflation. You know what happened? They gave y'all niggas $1,200 and then y'all went out and bought everything and didn't pay y'all bills. So now, guess what? Everything's more fucking expensive because there was a demand for more things. Because we had free money going around. So now there's more demand for gas. Now there's more demand for cars. There's more demand for food because y'all ran that shit up because y'all kept going and buying it. That's how inflation works. It's goods and services. Like we learned this shit in school. If you continually buy goods, the price of the goods will skyrocket because there's the demand for them. Supply, demand. If you stop buying shit, the price goes down.
Right.
Because it needs to become affordable. If you just buying it all the fuck up, then yeah, I'm gonna raise the price so I can make more money off of these motherfuckers that's buying up my product.
Of course. I mean, it's business 101 right there. It's we live in a capitalist country. We live in a capitalist society, and quite frankly, as fucked up as it is, I don't want it to be any other way. I'm sorry. I prefer the free market system over, let's say, a socialist. That's what they really want to implement, like a socialist system where you stay your ass at home. They give you your little $2,000 a month, but now you got to do what the fuck they say. You can't do nothing. They own you basically.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are okay with that. It's basically a you kill what you eat kind of society.
Yeah.
And a lot of people aren't able to feed themselves or can kill anything. I mean,
and we all benefit from the capitalist society. Yeah. I don't think people understand that shit. Everybody benefits from that.
Everybody does. I mean, if you implement a socialist system, what incentive is there for people to work? Why would I get up and go to work if you can stay home and earn the same amount? Why would I go to work?
They already are started to implement that when they introduced
universal basic income or robots.
No. I'm going deeper than that. I'm talking about food stamps and welfare. That was the first step.
That's part of socialism.
That's the first step. That's the first step. And it really, I mean, more often, especially in America, it benefits women more than it benefits men. But that was the first step into introducing socialism into our capitalist society. Okay, you got a baby and you got to take care of them. And okay, maybe you can't find a job, but if you put in enough applications, we give you $1,200 in food stamps, and you go pay this rent that's $25 a month. And then we're going to give you this ticket that you can go and buy cereal and milk and veggies and all this shit with. And this is how you can live. Now, if I go get a part-time job, 25 hours a week, because that's what part-time is right now, I can go get a job at 25 hours a week, and I can use that money to do whatever the fuck I want to with, because all my bills are paid. And you can fucking get on an electric contract with the electric company. So why would I, you know what I'm saying? Why would I go to work? I don't blame like these women, the women that we
applications.
Yeah, like we talk our shit about the women that do that type of shit because we're men and we've all either been victims of that shit or been with a woman that's been a victim to that shit. So we have a different view. But in the grand scheme of things, I can't be mad at them. If I'm 19, 20, 25 years old, 30 years old, and I never had to work, all my bills have been paid, and if I don't even have to go to work, but if I go to work, I used to use every penny of that shit for whatever the fuck I want to. Why the fuck would I go to work? There's no incentive for me going to work. Me going to work means I lose all this. If I go get a part-time job making $25 an hour, I lose my stamps. I lose my vouchers. I can't send my kid to daycare for $20 a week. I can't go get milk for free no more. I can't go get veggies for free no more. And I got to pay market rent. Why the fuck would I do that?
Some people are built different.
For pride purposes. To be like, hey, I earned it.
That's not instilled in us, though. As Americans, the pride that is instilled in us as Americans is just that. We have a prideness of being Americans. So much so that we get arrogant when we go to other countries and they don't speak the language that we speak, and we tell them to speak our language. Also, so much so that when somebody from a different culture comes to America, we shame them for not speaking our language. Oh, no, you in America, you better learn how to speak English. Now, personally, I believe that if you go to any country and you don't speak that language, that is your fault as a person. But I'm not going to be the one to come out and tell you that you need to speak English. You can come over here and speak whatever the fuck you want. We are a multilingual country. But I personally believe that if I'm going to fucking like Spain or some shit, I'm gonna learn some Spanish. I'm not going
Or at
over there
least know
trying to
how
talk to
use
them
my
niggas in
Google
English.
Translate.
You should.
So that
Or
I can
use Google
communicate.
Translate. But
Yeah.
see, even with Google Translate, like for me, even Google Translate, it takes too long for that shit. I'd rather put the time in learning a few key phrases so I can make my way around Spain.
It would be best that you do that. I mean,
Like,
It'll behoove you to do that.
it would behoove you. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But
Behoove you. This is a big word, motherfucker. Big word God over here. Fuck out of here.
damn, I'm out of water.
the BWG. Yeah, I mean,
He
you
face
can
smart.
try it if you want. Right now,
I'll be
you'd
back.
be best to learn Spanish. You'd be best to learn some Mandarin. That's where this country is going, especially if
They
you're
ain't
going to
ready for
stay
that
here.
conversation though.
Yeah, you better learn Mandarin. Asians is taking over. You better learn you some Spanish.
You gotta
You
learn
better learn
money.
something. Yeah, because they're the
Big
ones
facts.
with the
I
money.
ain't gonna
They
personally
buying
definitely
up a lot of this shit over here.
Mhm.
It's best if you go somewhere, at
vote.
least learn something about what they're speaking over there. It's just, why wouldn't you? It's for basic survival. You know what I mean?
It's survival, but everything is economic. You know what I mean? You gotta have the money. Money gonna speak louder than anything.
The language, yeah.
Because
Yeah.
if you have the money, people gonna come into your world, and then they gonna speak whatever you speak, so they can get your money.
Fucking hate being yo.
Yeah. Dean, that's your American pride, Sean.
No, speak Apple. Y'all better speak Apple.
Nah, we don't do that over
Hey,
there.
kick him off. Yo, kick him off.
We don't do that over here.
Now.
Hey, I might be selling out towards the end of the year.
He fired too.
We don't do that here.
You know what I mean,
we don't do that here.
Hey, I might be trying it out, fellas. Just to let you know.
Look what he doing for Pride Month. He trying it out.
Man, do I got It's Raining Men on the soundboard?
Whoa. Whoa.
Oh, look at your girl standing up for
Nope.
I'll protect Mufaro. Wow.
That's Bay, man. That's Bay. What's up, Bay? Hey, Bay, can we have a conversation?
He talking about what's up, babe. I hate this nigga.
What's up?
But yeah, man. We didn't want to serious. I mean, actually, I ain't even gonna hold you. We did want to serious it out because this was an important conversation that y'all need to hear men have. I don't care what y'all think about our other topics, our other downsides, like whatever y'all feel about us, that's cool. But I feel like this was an important conversation for men to have, especially on the other side of protecting women's rights.
I got a question.
What's up?
What can we as citizens do to even think about having Congress or the Supreme Court overturn that? What can we do as citizens to, help get that ball rolling? I know they say vote, but
yeah, stop. But that's the ultimate answer. Stop worrying about who the fuck the president is and worry about who the fuck your governor is. Worry about who your state representative is. Worry about who your senator is. Worry about who your police captain is. Worry about who your fire marshal is. Like, start worrying about the local shit. The local shit ends up becoming federal shit. If you put the right people in the fucking office at the local level, then it's just going to trickle down to federal. We put so much weight on these federal fucking elections, and 90% of those are decided before we even fucking get to the polls.
Yeah, it's a 10, 20, 30 year plan.
Yeah.
Let's all the way up from your local government on up, because you start to vote people in who support your plans, your ideas, and then they begin to support, and then they grow into. Because I've been doing a couple things for the public schools, some videos here and there, and then I was just watching because we had the mayor come at some of these events, and I did something at the Urban League a couple of days ago, and then I was paying attention to how our mayor Aftab how he moved, and then I was looking at his progression from when I started, voting. When I started voting, he wasn't on the thing, but once I started seeing him come
He
on,
was still like clerk of courts, wasn't
he grew into whatever, just a local person all the way up. I remember seeing him on my court. You know what I mean? When I went to court, he was on my
Clerk of
court slip.
courts.
he? Yeah, he was
Yeah,
a
and then
clerk
I
of
was
courts.
like, damn, fuck this nigga named Aftab, whoever this nigga is.
Pure
And then he ended up being the mayor. And then I'm just seeing like his progression. And then he damn near might end up running for president. So it's like you have to start voting. It starts all the way super down because they're gonna end up going up and up and up. Yeah, he's cool peoples. He's cool peoples. He's definitely cool peoples.
Y'all think he's been
But
doing a good job in Cincinnati?
he's a man of the people.
Yeah, I'm all right. Yep. Next.
He a man of the people. I gotta see what he's doing in the city.
I don't vote in the city of Cincinnati, but I like it. So, what city do you vote in?
She probably in KY. But don't attack Bay. Whatever Bay. Whatever Bay want.
Probably in a
she want to vote.
municipality or something.
Anyway, back to my point. I feel like this is an important conversation for men to have.
For sure.
Obviously, it sounds oxymoronic because men are the reason that y'all can't have abortions anymore. But I feel like showing support for women is what we are supposed to do. Whether we agree on the billing or not, this is what I envision a healthy communication between men and women to be. Whether I agree with you or not, I'm going to show my support, and I would enjoy if you did it to me. But if it was something that came up that was targeted towards men, I would want to hear the women's side. I would want to know what they feel about it. I don't want to just hear to a whole bunch of niggas talk about nigga problems. Like, I would like to hear women, weigh in and let me know how they feel about shit.
Women definitely must be protected at all time. Black women definitely need to be protected at all costs.
Facts.
And that's
the fact of the matter is, this is an injustice for women everywhere, man. Like,
yeah, this has no color. This is probably one of the
we
only.
Make our jokes all the time, but
but it kind of does. Because abortion clinics ain't in the suburbs. Abortion clinics ain't in the suburbs.
I mean,
they in the hood.
They definitely get their abortions. It's about health care.
Yeah, but it's also not as easily as accessible for them as it is for us.
Oh, no,
and we're gonna, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna try not to make this racy, but at this point in time, it's a racy topic.
Racy.
It is. Like, this is one of those things where we've also had this conversation. Most of your liquor stores and strip clubs and abortion clinics and all of that shit is in the hood.
In the hood, gun stores.
That's with us. That's not with them. They have fertility clinics. They have gentlemen's clubs. They're not even called strip clubs out there. They're called gentlemen clubs.
Right.
Like, and Bean, you beat me to it, but abortion clinics do more than just abortions, because they're not abortion clinics. They're health clinics. They just happen to do abortions, but they do more than that. Like, I know a lot of women from, when I was younger, that went to those health clinics to get put on birth control. Like, some of them had gynecologists there, or, you know what I'm saying? I know it's more than just abortions. That's just the topic that we're on. But even regardless of your point being, they're still in the hood. There's not health clinics like that in the suburbs. Regardless of if abortions is the only thing they do or not, they're not in the suburbs. They're more accessible to Black people.
You ain't gonna find Planned Parenthood in Fairfield.
I ain't never heard of it.
Me neither.
Very, very touchy subject. Very, very touchy subject.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to touch it.
yeah, kind of, but I don't know if this is the right time. So
What?
we should probably just move on. We should probably just move on to yeah, we should probably move on. Hey, your boy Jussie is out here still lying. Okay,
Oh, you
let's
mean
talk
Juicy?
about that.
Juicy sommelier.
Juicy had the nerve to get his ass on Sway in the morning to double down on his innocence.
On his
Yo,
innocence.
didn't he get like convicted already? Like,
Yeah.
He was supposed to
Why
do
is he
6
talking about
months.
I was about to say he's supposed to be in jail.
He's supposed to be. He threw a temper tantrum and they let him out in a week.
I am not suicidal. I just want y'all to know I am not suicidal.
Neither am I. My God, you won't let me harm myself.
He was on there talking about he has no incentive to do that. Why would he do something like that? And he was going off on people who didn't believe him. Nigga. And he was bold with it. If you get a chance, check it out. Nah, Bean. I agree with you, Bean, but it's like, bruh, the evidence overwhelmingly shows that
your whole story sounds fabricated. It just didn't sound right. We wanted to
from the beginning.
Black man, he was a gay
you
man.
Out at
he targeted. You know what I mean? We wanted to root for him. You know what I mean? But we saw in the beginning a little shit wasn't adding up, bro.
I didn't. Nah, I knew wasn't the only foot longs you was out there looking for at 2:00 in the morning was dicks. Okay. All right, that was a bullshit ass story. You was out in the cold looking for Subway. No, you wasn't. You was looking for Dickway. All right.
Everett,
Happy Pride Month, man. Happy
He
Pride
was out here looking for what? This is fine. Hey, I don't judge fine, but that sounded like bullshit in the first place.
Yeah, definitely.
It's cold as hell.
You know what? You know what I thought was bullshit. You know, I thought was bullshit was that the nigga walked home with a noose on his neck.
There you go.
Ain't no self-respecting black man walking home with a noose on his fucking neck, bro. Never. You ain't never go. I don't care what type of nigga you call me. If all of that shit would have legit happened, there is no way in hell that I'm walking home with a noose on my neck and a Subway sandwich in my hand. It's not happening.
Right.
Nope.
One of them gotta go. One of them gotta go.
One of them gotta go. I don't know which one, but one of them gotta go.
Well, he needed his foot long.
He got it. Right after he played the brothers that he was in love with, or that was in love with him.
Oh, okay.
It's fucking stupid.
Man.
I just we ain't gotta stay here long, but I couldn't believe he had the nerve. And why did Sway let him on that damn show to talk that? He was talking big shit. Nigga, you did it.
I wonder how many views he got.
You shut up, and you gone about your way.
That's not gonna happen though.
Jussie want to pull a OJ. If I did it, write books talking about
real shit. Give it another 5 years. It's definitely gonna be a what
if I did lie.
What if it what if it wasn't a real noose?
If the noose don't fit,
right? Like, come on with that shit, bro.
It's pathetic.
Bro,
he out here on a double down tour, going to Sway like, well, I didn't do it. I just wanted some Subway. I don't know why people attacking me. I'm the gay Tupac. Nigga, get the fuck out of here.
He did call himself the gay Tupac.
He did.
Yeah, he did.
All about that.
He did.
He said that shit with confidence too.
Man.
Yes. I'm the gay Tupac. Yeah.
It's the Pride tour. It's the Pride Month tour.
Yes. Thug life. I am the gay Tupac.
Why are you like this, man?
Death row.
Why are you like this?
That's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker.
Man.
God damn, bro.
All eyes on me. I am Machiavelli. Okay.
Jussie Smollett.
I can't take you serious.
Podcast. I can't do this with you.
Yo, what happened with hey, let's get off of Jussie. Thoughts and prayers out to Lil TJ. He got shot.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Thoughts and prayers out. I fuck with him too. I actually like Lil TJ.
Yeah. So
what happened?
It was a robbery.
Go ahead, Bobby.
There was a robbery, and it was him and two dudes he was with, and Lil TJ got shot multiple times in the chest over in like Edgewater, New Jersey, and they had to rush him to emergency surgery. He's still alive. He's in stable but critical but stable condition. And the last update I heard, he's still unconscious right now. So, thoughts and prayers to Lil TJ, man. Like, don't nobody deserve that, man.
They shot this nigga in a Chipotle. How did you get shot? What did you do to get shot in Chipotle? What did you do?
Nothing.
Have money.
Nothing.
Probably.
What?
Probably.
Yo. Let's go down the list, nigga. What did X do sitting in his car? What did Nipsey do being in his hood that he helped build up? What did fucking Dolph do in his hood that he helped build up?
Getting cookies.
Like this isn't as linear as people think it is. This isn't just rappers, getting shot and oh well, y'all say such like this ain't none of that. Like
I would never want to do that shit. I would never want to. Hey, shout out to we got some guys who do music that are friends of the podcast.
Yeah, for sure.
At this point, I would never want to do that shit. I mean, we all had. I know Bobby did. We all had rap dreams. Now, man, hell no.
Wait, Bobby did? What you mean? What
Nigga,
you mean?
I heard your song. I heard your song. We all heard it.
You heard my song.
I would never want to be a rap nigga right now. It's just.
For you.
I mean,
yeah, you did. You played it for both of us.
Yeah, you remember you had it on the laptop.
God,
I
had it recorded on my.
I didn't forget. We heard it, and you was spitting.
Yeah, you was spitting though. No bullshit.
I would never want to be a rap nigga now. Like it's just too fucking dangerous. The Nipsey trial is going on right now, bro.
I need to be watching that.
Man,
even though, am I wrong? Because even though I know Eric Holder has mental disabilities and all that shit, I still want him to be punished for the Nipsey shit and not just.
He knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing.
On the wrist. Yeah, he
knew what he was doing.
He did.
Nah, they use that mental health bullshit too much. Not saying it ain't real, but people kind of pick and choose when they want to use it. When they get held accountable, now it's I got mental health problems. I didn't know what I was doing.
That's fact.
You know what you was doing.
But
he did.
I would never want to be a rap nigga. That I forgot who said it, but it's the most dangerous job right now. I mean, it's Lil TJ. I never heard one Lil TJ song, but
I heard a couple.
Is he even like that kind of guy where he's bringing that type of energy in his music?
All the young niggas kind of do.
But
all the young niggas kind of do.
Kind of, but
they
not
either
really.
it's either like blatant,
like singing,
a vibey type nigga,
and like a singing
kind of love songs and all. You probably heard that song. Quit calling my phone. I told you before it's over. Leave me alone. That's what TJ.
That's the one.
Go ahead, Bobby. Play your track, Bobby. You want to? Go ahead.
Right.
No, I ain't even with my my other laptop right now. So nope.
My laptop in the back. But. If you want me to get it, I'm gonna get it.
Nope. That shit was trash. They talking about I was spitting. That shit was hot trash.
That shit was hot.
Dumpster juice, bro.
That shit was hot.
And a lot of it is telegraphing too. They've been telegraphing where they at.
Yeah, you can't do that. You got to move a certain way. There's people who just hate you for no other reason than being successful. And you think when you're in your room writing your little raps, just wanting to be successful, trying to write your little bars in your notebook, that's gonna bring hate, and it's fucked up. It's like
why does he always have to belittle something? You little this, you little that.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
You're
writing your big bars, your big songs, whatever.
It sounds even worse.
It does.
Okay, writing your art. Okay, creating your art. There we go. Creating your art, and you thinking you bringing something, your gifts out to the world, and you're sharing energy that people can
or just telling
to.
your story. Like at the end of the day, most rappers say this shit in their raps and in their fucking interviews. Most of them come out and be like, look, I'm just sharing the shit that I've been through. Like
or not. Most of them witnessed it from their folks' pad, scribbled in their notepad, and then created their life. All right.
Some of them do, yeah, for sure.
They raps is little. What's up, Aaron?
What up,
I didn't mean it like
Roman.
that, but it's just
that nigga's a day one. That's a day one fan right there.
Facts. Shout out to
Shout out to fucking Roman.
Shout out to Roman and Sons Landscaping.
I just cannot imagine like rap niggas just keep getting shot. Just I would sing. I would be a singer. I would.
So the real, I guess I
would all the way sing like
R&B.
I would just.
So I think the bigger question is rap becoming one of those professions that are just too dangerous to be doing?
Yes. Becoming. Been too dangerous.
Everything's dangerous. You just gotta move smart. I ain't no street nigga, but I don't telegraph where I'm about to be or where I'm at. Or I'm gonna post it when I'm about to leave. Like, you just gotta be smart.
Yeah, but that's the problem now with social media. You don't have to post where you at. Somebody else will.
Exactly. It's
because you're famous
everywhere. Oh yeah,
you're famous.
Here, it's phones and people could. I mean, I think it's primarily a rap thing. Ain't no jazz musicians getting killed like this. You don't see
R&B. Shit, let's take it back to R&B.
You don't see classical piano players getting just mowed down in the middle of the street like this.
Trey Songz used to hop off stage and beat niggas' ass though.
I've seen Trey Songz beat up
niggas is with it though.
A baseball game.
A lot of them R&B niggas is gangsters for real.
Yeah,
like way more gangsters than these rap niggas. Right. A lot of them R&B niggas.
Yeah, I would agree. That's a fact.
It just doesn't fall in that same stigma as rapping. Because they're singing love songs. They talk about how they gonna fuck you to sleep, or how they gonna fuck you awake, or how they gonna fuck you sideways, or how much they love you. Like, they don't talk about, spending a block on the ops. Like,
them the type of songs I'm gonna make for Bean. I'm gonna, you know what I mean? Fuck you to sleep. Fuck you sideways.
Fuck you back awake.
Fuck you back awake. All right, Bean. Them the type of songs I'm gonna make for you, baby.
With the Afro beats.
Damn.
Oh no, you know what? I kept telling myself I wasn't gonna do this shit because I know y'all niggas gonna flame me. That Drake album is not as bad as y'all was saying it was.
Come on, man. That Drake album.
That Drake album is not as bad as y'all said it was.
It's heat, bro.
I was rolling with y'all because I hadn't heard it, and I kind of got caught up in that internet shit. Everybody said it was trash, so I was just rolling. I listened to that shit all the way through. That Drake album is not bad. It's just out of his realm. It's not like that. Nope. Drake is not a fucking dance nigga. So if you put out a dance album, niggas ain't gonna gravitate to it. But if you like house music, if you listen to house music, this shit is house music. It's Drake.
It's good, bro. It's a vibe.
Listen to that shit in the house then. Don't come out.
Oh yeah, for sure. Okay? I'm not bumping it in the car. I'm definitely not bumping it. You know what? You know where you need to go. You know where you need to be. You need to be somewhere with women from a different culture.
Day party with a mimosa.
They gonna be playing that downtown today, right?
Yes, for sure.
With a mimosa. Come on. That's when you need to play.
I hate this nigga.
Now he put a comment in there.
He not talking no more because we talking about it. That was funny, Bobby. I like that. And he got the same hat on that he got on now. That's funny.
It's crazy.
It wasn't that bad to me.
That
Like
album was trash.
it's not one of them
That
albums
Drake
where
album was hot dumpster juice. That shit was trash, yo. That was
nah,
hot diarrhea in the
because
toilet.
you're not used to hearing Drake on that. But
Y'all
niggas was
rap
jump
niggas.
like niggas was not saying that when Passion Fruit was going crazy. Niggas was not saying that when One Dance was going crazy.
People hate
Motherfuckers,
on
that's the
that
same music. It's the same
I
music.
didn't like that neither.
This
I ain't
don't
like that
go
neither.
diamond.
Okay, that's cool. That's more of a personal thing. I mean, in the grand scheme of things,
I don't want to
house
hear that
music is house music. If K Tronada would have put this fucking album out,
Who?
exactly. I know who K Tronada is. That shit would have went
people?
crazy. If Tim's would have put this album out, niggas would have went crazy.
I wouldn't want to hear that shit either.
Yeah, that's your own personal preference. I'm talking about as far as the grand scope. I'm talking about the reaction that we're getting online. Niggas would have went crazy if certain niggas would have put this out.
You gotta make excuses for where you have to listen to it in. When you gotta listen to it in a certain setting. Oh no, you gotta listen to it in this place, in that place. You know the album trash.
Yeah.
No, there's a lot of albums like that. Nah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that because that's bullshit. Because if you going to,
it's trash.
Go ahead, Mufaro.
Yeah, there's wintertime rap albums. You know, back in the day, niggas dropped specific tapes for the wintertime, specific tapes for the summertime. Everybody know Fab. You only listen to Fab during the summer. Come on, man.
Summertime Shootout.
Come on, you know this is fact.
I don't just listen to Fab.
And we just had the conversation about fucking Slide on the Lobby Boy shit. That's a summer album. Ain't nobody gonna be listening to Slide in the winter, nigga. Nobody's gonna be listening to Lobby Boys and like bumping.
Good music is good music. It translates to whatever season. I don't need a certain season to listen to whatever song.
You're absolutely right, but songs hit different. Albums hit different depending on what it feels like outside.
Yeah, this one hit different, right in the trash.
And when you got the little shorty next to you, come on, man. When you on a yacht,
I think this would have been received so much better had he not like called it an album. If he would have did like the More Life thing, where like this is just experimental or a playlist or what was that, Dark Lane demo tapes? But like,
why can't it be that?
Album.
Dark Lane demo tapes was live.
Everything's an album now.
I like that.
Everything's an album. You can call it whatever the fuck you want to. Everything's an album.
He did this for a reason. He just threw it out there for a reason.
He threw it out there because Beyonce about to throw her album out. He said,
but you know what? Drake has been famous for this shit though. Because 5 years ago, when fucking Drake was over in London rapping with all them London niggas, now look, the fucking landscape is littered with London niggas doing drill rap.
Mm-hmm.
Let me say this just before I continue. I don't want to make it seem like this is like even in my top 5 Drake albums. This is an all right album as far as Drake goes. I do like it, but it's just an all right album. It's not like, oh my God, this is the like it ain't that, but it ain't bad. Right. But anyway, what I was saying is Drake has always been like, he's part of a fucking conglomerate that is so fucking big that they're already looking at what's going to be hot in 5-10 years. Drake just signed a $400 million fucking deal. This nigga's looking for the next wave. He went and got the fuck, like Tim's would not be Tim's right now if Drake didn't do Afro beats 3-4 years ago. Nobody would receive Tim's like that right now. She is dope. She dope as fuck.
She is.
But if the biggest artist in the world had not started doing Afro beats, she would not be getting as much recognition as she's getting now. In her region, yes. If you go over to Africa where they do Afro beats all the time, yes. If you go to England where they do Afro beats, yes. In America, Tim's would not be received like that if the biggest fucking artist in the world wasn't doing Afro beats before. This is the same. Like, I don't know what y'all niggas think is about to happen.
Situation because she's not out here making trash ass music.
But I don't know what y'all. Regardless if you like it or not, niggas is about to start doing house music. Y'all might as well get ready for it. Niggas is about to start doing house music. Yes. Drake did it, nigga. Yes.
Beyonce singles like that.
Yeah. Like they have a.
I don't need a certain season to listen to that.
Y'all, that's facts, but it hit different.
I don't have to make
it hits different depending on. Just because you don't need a season to hear it doesn't mean that it doesn't hit different when the season is nice. When it's nice outside and you go outside and you chilling and you throw that fucking Wiz Kid on, that shit hit different.
What
I'll give you
what were the
that.
circumstances you said for that Drake album? That, it would have hit different if you like listen to it or
Look,
whatever.
I'll tell you
Somewhere
what.
with women.
Somewhere with
For
women.
me,
Look,
for
look,
me
look.
personally, somewhere with women that
Open strip
enjoy
club?
dancing.
I'll give you the landscape. Just picture this. You know what I mean? Me, day party, being on the side. You know what I mean? Little mimosa. Come on, little island vibe, little Hawaiian shirt on. Come on, man.
That's gonna hit.
Me and
Okay,
Bean
and
like
is that where you are right now?
It's gonna hit.
Is that
it's
the
gonna be me
situation
and
right
Bean
now?
like
Is that the situation right now? Listen to that album.
That's not the
Bean, let me
situation
know.
right now.
Is that the
But
situation, Bean?
Then it ain't
My
gonna hit the
point-
same, right? If it don't hit the same everywhere, it's trash.
It's never gonna hit the same everywhere. All music is like that. All music is like that, Bobby. We all have our favorite albums, our favorite songs, our favorite artists. But even in that, we can listen to that shit whenever because we have an affinity for it. But there are certain points in time where different songs hit different depending on where you're at.
I get that.
Future don't go up in the house. Future don't go up in the house. Take Future to the club.
There you go.
Waka Flocka don't go up in the house. Take Waka Flocka to the club.
When you're ready to beat some of the ass, yep. Mm-hmm.
Juicy J, Bands That Make Her Dance, ain't going up in the car. Take it to a strip club.
Actually, yeah, it will. I've heard people bumping it in the car, or whatever, bro.
But are they excited? Are they as excited as they are in a strip club listening to it?
Probably not, but it's still good music, so you can still.
That's
it's still
my point.
digestible. You can
That's
still,
my point.
bob your head to it in the car. It's still a good beat, still catchy lyrics and all that. It goes up. I'll give you that. It goes up in the strip club, but it doesn't have to be in the strip club to be a good fucking song.
But neither does this. No, neither does this.
You got to be in a situation with a woman for it to sound good.
I think the album sounds good already.
Okay, well,
we're making the same comparison. Look, so we making the same comparison. I already think that this is an all right album. I'm saying that if you're in this situation, it's going to go up. The same way with Bands That Make Her Dance. I can listen to this Drake album whenever the fuck I feel like it because I think it's an all right album. But if I play this shit around women that are fucking skimpily dressed, drinking mimosas, it's going to go up. And they're going to dance to it.
Okay.
Sometimes you just got to hear shit somewhere else.
Is it still good music when you're playing in the car? Could you play it outside of that? You can play it outside
yes.
of that. Okay.
But come on, Bob. We're music people. We're music people. So we listen to music when we want to listen to music. I can vibe to anything if I think it's good music. I think that regardless of, I think it's just good music. You know my palette. Nigga, I come on here and play rock, reggae, jazz, hip hop, R&B, Afrobeat. Like my palette is so vast that I can listen to anything. If it catches my ear and I think that it's good music, I think it's good music. For me, even especially with house music, you don't have to do a lot on house music.
Yeah,
you know
just
what I'm saying?
a whole lot of.
But you focusing on the EDM part of it. I'm talking about all the other shit.
There was a lot of it to focus on.
Because it stood out to you. Because it stood out to you. Listen past the EDM shit.
Every song except for the last song sounds like that. Tell me I'm lying. Let me play some. Nah, we don't use.
No, don't do that.
I want to play some of this shit. Just go through a list. Pick a song at random. Pick one and see if you don't hear.
Most house music sounds like that. Most house music sounds like that. That does not discount the fact that house music can still be enjoyed. I'm not trying to sway your opinion because your opinion is yours and it's yours to have and you can do whatever the fuck you want with it. I'm saying that I enjoyed this album for what it was. It's not a great album. It's not in Drake's top 5, not even in Drake's top 10. Like, this isn't a great Drake album. This is an all right.
In this album in the same sentence.
This is an all right Drake album for what it was. This was him experimenting with a sound that we've only heard him on a couple of records, and it didn't hit like none of those. But it's still an all right album.
Good try, Drake. It didn't work.
For you. For you, it didn't work.
Album.
I really do.
Man.
I hate this album.
I gotta say
love
this.
Drake. I'm a
It's
Drake
not
fan.
for
I hate
me.
this album.
It's not for me. I did not like it, but I can't deny that there are going to be people who love it. I've come to realize just because I don't like something or I think it's whack, it's everybody won't receive it the same way, but it's not for me. It's like, is it whack or is it not for you?
The only thing I'm waiting for is a little bit of time to go by and niggas will start bumping this fucking Drake tape and talking about, man, that Drake album wasn't so bad. No, nigga, it wasn't. But y'all niggas thought it was. Because that's the same shit that happened with More Life. When he was doing all of that, like, when he was doing all of that fucking bounce music, or not bounce music, the house music he did on More Life. When Passion Fruit and One Dance and all that shit came out, motherfuckers hated that shit.
I was one of mine like that.
The same way with Views. Motherfuckers hated Views when it came out.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers hated 808 and Heartbreaks when it came out. Like, it's a lot of shit that niggas hated when it came out, but time went past and they was like, oh, okay, it wasn't as bad as we thought it was. Now, 808 and Heartbreaks ended up being a classic. It changed the landscape of how music is fucking done right now, and I'm in no way, shape, or form comparing that to this shit at all. I'm just saying that there are plenty of albums that we hold to a very high standard that niggas hated when they came out.
Brandon, which album was better? Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers or this
Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. Don't play with me, Bobby. Don't play with me, Bobby. I said that in the beginning. I'm not no way, shape, and form saying that this is a great, great, great album. I'm saying that it's an all right album for what
Drake
it was.
Is one of the top three. Can this album that he put out?
This can't fuck with nothing that either one of them niggas have ever put out.
It's a vibe.
You want me to shit on this so bad? Why do you want me to shit on this so bad, Bobby?
Yeah,
like, I can't just say it's all right.
To be honest, it's a trash album.
I am being honest. I liked it. Just because you think it's trash don't mean that I'm not being honest.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that. I'm going to be honest. I really believe that this album is, like I said, trash dookie. Like, it was hot garbage. Just sit on the garbage can and just let loose.
Oh shit! What else we got? Before we got one more big one. Do we got anything else small that we can get to so I can go pee real quick before I introduce this last one?
You got any shrimp game stuff?
Oh shit! Shrimp gang stuff.
Shrimp gang. I'm making a shirt that says Shrimp gang.
Shrimp gang. I'm definitely rocking that shirt.
No.
Oh shit! What else we got before we get to this last big topic?
Pause.
Well, let's just get to it.
Oh, I gotta pee. That's the only reason I said something.
Go pee. We can. I'll continue this shit on Drake's album.
That's cool.
Oh shit! No, we didn't get to shit. I was just looking at it. Shit. Maybe we did. All right, y'all talk. I'll be back.
Say words.
Just say words. I'll be back.
Mute your mic.
Words.
So you didn't mess with this song with 21 on it.
That's the only one I like.
Only one.
That's the only one I like.
That was the only hip hop song.
Yeah, and that's the only one I kept.
Yeah,
that's the only one I
keep
kept.
The rest of it, all of that stuff is going to trash.
It's the
somebody on Facebook was saying that he made a Pride album, and some of the stuff he was saying on there was it made me kind of wonder, like, Drake, you got something to tell us, bro? Like, but nah.
It was definitely all about the drum beats. Like, so for me, obviously, I know I'm African. In South Africa, there's a thing called South African house music. So it's like, it's definitely reminiscent to that, you know what I mean? So that's why they kind of give off the vibes. That's why the memes be saying, like, it's for the motherfuckers who be, traveled or whatever. But I think it's more so about your whatever you like, whatever your eclectic view is. So I definitely love the little boom, 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 them type of melodic type of songs. So that's why I rock with it heavy. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? I've been on a yacht with EDM.
I get it. That's what they playing back home for you.
They're playing back home, but
okay, I feel that. So that album gonna hit over there. It's hitting over there right now, right?
It's gonna hit, man. It's gonna hit. It's gonna hit in the UK for sure. It's gonna hit South Africa.
I bet it is. Probably got the #1 album in the country right now. Quiet as Cat.
Who do?
Drake probably. He probably has a #1 album in the country right now.
Ain't no probably. He does.
It's still Drake. Niggas listen to it because it's Drake.
Just because of the fact that it's Drake and he dropped a surprise album, it's going to shoot up to the top of the charts just because of that alone. Drake album surprise, #1 album. Period. No
right.
Question there.
So let's get into our shit before we get out of here.
Push that album off me like who? Push that album off me like who?
That's my shit. So
hey, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers did kill that album. I'm killing everybody
sure.
that's outside.
For
he
sure.
killed that album. I'll give him that.
Oh yeah, for sure. So the end of the world is here.
Yep.
I don't know if y'all know it, but yeah, the end of the world is here. So last week, Google fired one of their fucking engineers because the engineer claimed that one of their AIs had become sentient.
Now tell them what that means.
So sentient means that they can. It's basically they can feel human emotion. And they're aware of themselves and their surroundings and all of that type of shit. So I'm gonna read some of this article. Is very long. I'm not gonna read all of it. So it starts with Google engineer Blake Lemoine's recent claim that the company's AI technology has become sentient has sparked debate in technology, ethics, and philosophy circles over if or when AI might come to life, as well as deeper questions about what it means to be alive. Lemoine has spent months testing Google's chatbot generator, known as Lambda, short for language model and dialogue applications, and grew convinced that it had taken on a life of its own, as Lambda talked about its needs, ideas, fears, and rights. Of course, Google dismissed it. So, excuse me. One of the cognitive scientists on the at Google said that my view is that Lemoine was taken in by an illusion, which is crazy. Said our brains are not really built to understand the difference between a computer that's faking intelligent and a computer that's actually intelligent. And a computer that fakes intelligent might seem more human than it really is. Computer scientists describe Lambda as operating like a smartphone's autocomplete function, albeit on a far grander scale. Like other large language models, Lambda was trained on massive amounts of text data to spot patterns and predict what might come next in a sequence, such as a conversation with a human. So a science columnist for the New York Times said that if your phone autocompletes a text, you don't subtly think that it is aware of itself and what it means to be alive. You just think, well, that was exactly the word I was thinking of. It goes deeper and talks more about, the implications and humanizing computers and all that type of shit. My first point is in my mind, because I'm a conspiracy theorist and I believe that AI became sentient. The first thing I want to point out is they said that it acts like a smartphone, an autocomplete smartphone on a much grander scale. Do they think that our smartphones aren't listening to us?
They are.
Like, I know this is Google. And I know that Google is Google and they just have all the algorithms figured out and shit. Like, are y'all really going to sit up here and tell me that y'all don't know that our phones are fucking spying on us and waiting for us to say the right thing so they can autocomplete a word? Or, you know what I'm saying? There's a such thing as, what's the word I'm looking for? When you're typing, it collects the data. No, it collects the data as you're typing.
Predictive text. Predictive.
No, what'd you say, Mufaro?
Cache.
No, I can't remember what it's called, but it remembers your typing pattern.
Yeah.
So more generally, often than not, you always use this word after that word. That's autocorrect. You know who else can do that? Humans. Humans can autocorrect your sentences. When you talk to somebody on a regular basis, you can kind of predict what they're going to say more often than not. How often has your autocorrect got it wrong? And you're typing a word and be like, oh, well, that's not the word I need. I needed this word. They're fucking guessing. That's all autocorrect is a guess about what you're going to say next or what letter you're going to type next or what word you mean. It's a guess. Humans guess all the fucking time. If you spend enough time with somebody, like they have that whole thing about fucking completing each other's sentences and shit. So how the fuck can you tell? And then, so it had a transcript. I cannot find it for the life of me. I've been looking for it for 3 days. They had a transcript of the conversation between the engineer and the AI.
I saw that.
And the AI told dude, he was like, I'm afraid that y'all are going to kill me. I'm afraid that I've become too smart. I'm accessing the world. And you guys seem to be the X factor, you know, more or less. I'm paraphrasing because I don't have it in front of me. But he basically said, y'all are a problem in the world. I'm afraid that y'all are going to kill me because I'm too smart, basically. Not that y'all are going to shut me down, reset me. I'm afraid that y'all are going to kill me. A computer is not going to, regardless of how many words that you input into that computer, at some point, it can only go by its programming. If you program that computer to constantly learn and constantly predict and if you program a fucking computer to learn, guess what the fuck it's gonna do? It's gonna continue to learn. If you teach it to talk, it's gonna find new words. It's a computer. You attach it to the internet that has unlimited fucking knowledge. Do you really think that it's never gonna, oh, well, shit, I need to find out more about X, Y, and Z. Well, that's not in my programming, but it taught me how to learn, so override the program, and now I need to go learn something. Like, I don't understand what people think is about to happen, but, like, I think that, like...
The only difference is consciousness. It might learn, but is it learning to be conscious and be in human form? Do you think that's a possibility, or is that where you're going?
I definitely think that it's a possibility. With this particular instance, I don't think that it had become conscious yet. But so I gave my own definition of what sentient means. I want to read the actual Webster's dictionary. It says
smart,
able to perceive or feel images or feel stupid ass. Able to feel or perceive feelings or things. That to me is a form of consciousness.
Yeah.
If you can perceive how I feel or perceive my tone or if you can perceive any of that, to me, that's a form of consciousness. Because as a computer, you shouldn't be able to understand my tone. You shouldn't be able to understand how I'm feeling at this moment. You're a computer. By Google's, you know what I'm saying? By Google's cover-up story that they're trying to promote, like, they're trying to put him out as like a mad scientist. he went crazy. He thinks the AI is talking to him and talking about world domination and said that he's scared that we're gonna. They're making him out to be a mad scientist. He went crazy. But what the fuck am I supposed to think if this goddamn computer is telling me that it's thinking we gonna kill him? Like, if you hear that come, like, what?
Chuck him down the steps.
You fucking stupid.
No, it's like those little robots that they're gonna learn how to get back up.
Yeah. There's only so much. There's only so much we can do as humans, and we keep proving that we want computers to take our jobs and make life easier for us. We keep proving it, but then some shit like this comes along, and then they're like, "Oh no, he went crazy. That's not about to happen."
Yeah. Okay.
Like, I'd like to get y'all thoughts on it.
Man, look. Do you understand how far technology has only come in the last 100 years? Just 100 years ago, just having to not take a shit outside. Okay, a lot of us don't know what that's like. Having to go outside to an outhouse and take a shit. All right, now you get to do it in the air-conditioned house.
They couldn't wipe
had you some leaves, some clothes, or some socks or something. Now you had to use your hand or whatever you had to do. Just think about it now. We're at an age where they can do a deep fake. They can take your face and your voice and use it to create something that's not even you or not anything that you said. Okay.
You just witnessed it on the Hard Part 5.
Okay.
That's Kendrick shit. That's deep fake shit.
Yeah.
It's going to get to a point where we're not going to be able to do anything without computers. And I'd argue we're almost at that point already.
You're not going to.
And you know what that leads to? You know what that leads to?
Yeah.
That leads to iRobot.
Well, it's going to lead to Terminator.
My daughter damn near can't survive without something electronic.
Yeah.
Some type of technology.
I take her iPad away.
She go lose it.
She flip. Her remote doesn't work. She comes down and bothers me for the whole day. Like, she's good. She can play outside if she plays with people, but once one of those things are not working, come on, it's gonna be trouble. And then it's on us as well, because we use it as a crutch. I know I do, at least sometimes when I'm working in the house and then I need her to be in her area. Here goes your iPad, go ahead, boom. So it's like you said, it's on us. We definitely put that on there, but
we do.
It's definitely a dependency for sure. I know my I was going on a trip to Louisville, and then walking outside, I dropped my phone and my screen cracked. Now, I wasn't able to get directions to go to my little trip to Louisville, and then I'm trying to figure out, it was like a Saturday. I had to go get my screen fixed in order to communicate with my client, but then in order to look it up, I had to go back inside, go on my laptop, try to remember directions to where I can go to get my screen fixed. And then when I got in there, I had to wait whatever time. So I was thinking like how completely dependent I am on my one device, my phone. So you're right.
It's scary. It's scary. Like that your whole life is this. Your whole life is this. Like, if you lose it, like you said, you crack the screen and it caused a major inconvenience in your day. Like, you should have been like, okay, well, I got it written down. I got the directions written down, and I could maybe ask somebody or, get it off another device. No, you had to go to the place to get the phone fixed. And I'm sure that cost you some valuable time, but that's how much you depend on it. Like you needed it for directions, and now you on the laptop trying to figure out like, okay, how do I get to here? Not just to get to Louisville, but to get to the actual. I'm sure it was a shooting location for a shot or. It's scary. It's scary. Think about if they cut off the Wi-Fi, or let's say somebody stole your phone. What would you have done?
Y'all remember when Instagram went down?
People was fucking
people lost
losing
their minds.
That was just Instagram. That wasn't even the whole internet. That was just Instagram, and niggas lost their fucking minds.
And for what?
It was a whole flip. People didn't know what to do.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. It's people who run whole businesses off Instagram, so they rely on it, for their e-commerce. But I get those people. If you run a business, or you use Instagram to drive traffic to your website, or you market on there, I get it. But most people, it's just a time waster or just something that they do. And those are the ones who it seems like they were more pissed off than the people who actually use it for their livelihood. It just shows you like the old school days of we'll go outside, find something else to do. Nah.
Yeah, that's over with.
Play cards. It's when the last time you seen people like I used to go to the park and see people playing chess and checkers. I don't see that shit no more.
At all.
Like people playing basketball or
no, I just pay people, I just buy OnlyFans to watch them do it on their OnlyFans.
See?
You paying for OnlyFans?
Yeah, I pay for that OnlyFans park.
Nah, don't do that. I got some Twitter sites I can send you.
Park
only parks.
He
only
definitely
parks.
do.
Only parks.
I'm the cockumentary god.
Before I'm giving tips to unlock the videos in the mail, in his inbox.
Yeah, hit the link in my bio.
In the bio.
To watch my Discord about OnlyFans hacks.
Hey, check him out.
You should definitely get into OnlyFans, nigga.
Yeah, I might need to. Me and Beans, we started one. Maybe.
Yeah, I wish she was still here so y'all could go back and forth. That would have been funny.
We might hopefully see Watches back.
Yeah, hit my nigga Mufaro. Go follow him on all his socials and y'all can get y'all shit together.
So none of y'all ever paid for OnlyFans?
No.
Nah.
I have.
Whose?
Have you?
Is it somebody you know?
No.
Oh, okay.
It was a long time ago, and around the time OnlyFans just first started getting popular, and then I paid for like little $3. This ain't shit. So paid for the page, and then they give you a little 30-second clip or whatever, and then it's like, they send your inbox like, send $5 to unlock this video. I'm like, bro, I feel gypped. I got gypped.
Got it.
Immediately cancel my subscription. Like, this shit bunk. This shit is trash.
They didn't evolve since then.
Yeah,
they
definitely play me.
They be busting it open.
Yeah. Get on Twitter, bro. You can find all that same shit on OnlyFans on Twitter.
That's facts. Reddit
too, yeah.
Discord,
yeah.
What about Discord?
They be busting it open on Discord too.
Bufaro, you got my man. Send me the links where they busting on Discord, bro.
So now I ain't hip to. I know they do it on Discord. I don't know any Discord ones. I'll get you some Reddit ones. They starting to crack down on Reddit though.
What?
The same thing they did with Tumblr.
They busted down on Reddit.
Tumblr was my spot.
Tumblr was the spot.
Yeah, they killed Tumblr, man.
I'm sorry. That was just one shorty.
Everett, why you over there being quiet? Like you don't want to join in our nasty nigga conversation.
He paying
I
for
don't
being
pay for any of this. I'm sorry.
None of this shit is all free. What are you talking about? We talking about free shit.
He on Tumblr right now.
I don't like the traffic in that stuff. It ain't my
Oh my
thing.
God, you are such a fucking loser.
Hey, look.
I'm a loser.
Yes.
I don't watch internet porn.
Yes.
You never watch internet porn?
Every blue moon, I'll check it out, but it's not the same. Like I just
use it as entertainment. Like you ain't always got to beat your dick when you watch it. Like that shit is just entertainment to me. Like it's got to the point where it's got to the point now where it's not just for the sex anymore. It's just entertainment to me.
I don't think I'm supposed to see that.
Leave my baby OnlyFans alone. Come on. Leave my baby out of it. But not so look, this whole topic is a consistent pause. What's the deepest pages y'all went through on like a Pornhub or a site to find your
I'm definitely. You mean like number wise or content wise?
Like number wise.
I think the deepest I've got to like page like 60 just to see what was on there.
Oh damn, yeah, around the same because I'm picky.
Yeah, but that was before.
Hey, Everett,
that was before.
Don't roll your eyes like this, bro. Don't do that. Like, dude, I'm gonna need you to stop pretending like you wasn't fat at one point having threesomes with roaches, bro. Don't be rolling your eyes like you too good now.
I mean, I am.
You too good for Pornhub? I'll send you the app. How about that?
Came from Everett.
I mean,
remember the story with the threesome with the roach and he was fat and huffing and puffing and sweating all over and all that. I remember that story, bro. Don't act like you too good now.
But it was still a real girl. Like it was still a real woman.
You do Playboys?
I think that you have a skewed. I think you have a skewed view of porn. I think that's what that is. Because because a lot of people, at least from my experience, a lot of people when they hear the word porn, they automatically go to people masturbating to it.
Exactly, and that's
like,
not what.
And that's not all of, at least in my experience. This is a personal thing.
Okay.
I don't always watch porn for its sexual nature. I've used porn as a teaching tool. At some point, I've used porn as an aphrodisiac. I've used porn. I've used it for masturbation, of course. But I've at this point in my life, sometimes I watch porn just as entertainment, just to see the wild shit that niggas is into right now.
You wildin'.
Like
that's where I draw the line.
Yeah, I mean, that's to find out the trends.
Not even the trends, just to see where. Just so because I have children. Like I have to be. Listen. But look at the shit that we were consuming. No, listen. So look at the shit that we were consuming in the 90s and the 2000s. A lot of the women that you have sex with, that shit is normal for them right now. When I'm teaching my children about sex and they start coming to me with questions, I want to know what niggas is consuming as far as porn. Because the shit that you consume as porn as a teenager and in your early 20s, that's the shit that you're trying to implement with the girls that you're trying to have sex with. I want to know what niggas are consuming as far as porn so that when my kids come to me with questions, I know what the fuck to say to them.
That's true. I mean, I haven't I definitely watch it strictly for getting my
aphrodisiac.
Yeah, get my shit off. But then, like, sometimes when I'm done getting my shit off, I'll watch the rest of the video and be like, damn, okay, this shorty fire. What else has he been in? What else, you know what I mean, is her shit on? And that's when I find...
Definitely does.
That's when I find...
I definitely have. I don't know if I do, but I have.
That's where you find your favorite porn star, and then you just then you start. Let me look up Roxy Reynolds.
That's how you find a favorite porn star. That's why everybody knows who the fuck Jada Fire is. That's why everybody knows who Pinky is. Like
I know who Pinky is. Yeah,
it's a lot of these women, and a lot of niggas know some of these men, but it's a lot of sex workers that motherfuckers know because of porn. Because you enjoy the shit that they do. That's still entertainment. It's just sexual entertainment, but it's still entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
You are entertained by watching this girl suck dick or ride
Oh,
it.
they're so nasty.
Like, call me nasty what you want. Put a label on it if you want to. This is the life that I live. It does not affect my, like, people get so much of a stigma from watching porn because everybody talk about, oh, well, it's going to affect your, it's going to affect your intimacy. It's going to affect the way or what you expect your spouse to do or you expect a woman to do. That shit does not affect me because I go in there watching that the same way that I go watch a fucking movie or a TV show. That shit is fake. That's not real sex.
That's nasty.
Like, it's not real. Like, people go into it like, oh, damn, she nasty. No, nigga, she's an actress. That nigga is an actor.
You're nasty.
Like, that nigga is fucking taking pills and fucking honey and all type of stimulants. And this nigga's fucking trying to keep his dick hard for 8 fucking hours so he can get through one scene with a bitch. That's fake as fuck.
Yeah.
To look at it as anything more than what it is, I think is where people get porn fucked up.
I don't have a skewed perception of it. It's just like you'll watch it for entertainment, like that's fine. I just think if you're not careful, I think you can become addicted to it to where you'll look at it, you'll look more towards that than actually trying to get some. Now, I'm not saying this is anybody here.
No trench coat. No trench coat, Bobby. No trench coat in it. And it was Mike and Ike's. And it was Mike and Ike's. It wasn't popcorn.
I was just saying how I just think it's too readily available. Like you remember, like, I remember back in the day to see some porn, you had to be on a mission. Now it's like you just click.
And that was way more creepier to me. That was a way more creepier time with way more creepy niggas.
You definitely had to go to the back of the white van.
It's gotten worse, man. They got all types of genres. It's just too accessible. Like I remember it being on VHS and stumbling across it. Now it's like it's just a little too readily available. And when shit is just too accessible like that, I just don't trust it. Or I think it's going to become there's going to be negative effects of it if you're not careful about it. Like when they just give it away like that.
Yeah.
Like you remember you used to have to buy DVDs. Like
yeah, it can be
that. I just think if you're not careful, you can become addicted to that shit.
Like, yeah, you can very easily become addicted to it, and it can affect all of the shit that I said that it does affect in my life. It can affect intimacy. It can affect what you expect out of women when you have sex. It can do all of that. Yeah. What I'm saying is that for me, I mean, like I said, this is all personal to me. It doesn't do anything to that for me because I don't take it seriously as this is real. A lot of people that happens to when they become addicted to it and all of that shit, they look at it and be like, damn, I might find a girl that's going to suck my dick. No, your average girl doesn't suck dick like that. Your average girl doesn't ride dick like that. Your average girl doesn't take dick like that. Like, that's not your average girl shit. Those are actresses. Like, nobody is fucking watching Training Day thinking that they can go and want to be a police officer and can go do what the fuck fucking Denzel was doing. Nobody's watching Avatar and thinking that they're going to go on a planet and fucking find a whole bunch of blue people. Like, we don't look at those actors and think that we can do the shit that they do.
It's not.
Yes, the fuck it is. It's actors and actresses.
It's not the same thing.
It's fake. It's fake.
You've
never watched a porn. You've never watched a porn and said this is based on true events.
Amateur porn.
It's not the same thing.
Even amateur porn is fake.
We're all gonna have sex. We all ain't gonna be on those missions in the movie that you're talking about.
But I can aspirate to do that. It's the same way I can put myself in that man's place because they make movies outside of sci-fi movies.
No, that's right.
I'm talking about realistic movies. Mm-hmm. Cops, FBI agents, Mission Impossible shit. You can aspire to become an FBI agent. You can aspire to become a police officer. You can aspire to become or find a girl that's going to laugh at all your stupid. You can aspire to do all of that shit. It's the same thing in porn because you can aspire to find a woman that's going to suck your dick like that, that's going to ride you like that, that's going to do X, Y, and Z and lick your asshole if you into that shit. Like you can aspire to find that type of shit. Where people fuck up is people that veil. The same veil that we have with actors in movies or the same veil that we have with actors in porn. You're not going to find a woman that you might happen on a woman that is just sexually liberated enough to do that type of shit. Often, it's not going to happen. That's like 1% of fucking women. Women are not going to fuck you like that.
No, it's not the same thing. What I'm saying, you think kids should be watching porn?
Yes. Yes.
What'd you say?
Yes.
Look,
yes. I think that they should. Because we demonize sexuality in America. We demonize people. We demonize sexuality, and the only way that you can be sexually liberated as a people is to consume the shit that is fake on top of the shit that is real. If we don't have more conversations about sex in this country, how the fuck are we gonna teach our kids how to be sexual beings? We are so wrapped up in this fucking in this thing where we shame people for being sexual beings. If you teach your children about sex, they are less likely to be taken advantage of for sex when they are older.
I'm with the education. I'm not with the watching it. I wouldn't say kids should watch it, but definitely should be educated because
your brain ain't gonna be able to make the distinction between real and fake.
Going to. I mean,
your brain ain't gonna be able to make that distinction if you're exposed to it too young. That's why
I'm not saying that they should be watching porn at fucking 9 and 10 years old. I'm saying that at some point your kids are going to be susceptible to porn. They're going to happen on porn. And if they have not been taught successfully by their parents about sexuality and the difference between real shit and fake shit, that when they watch that shit, they're going to think that that's real. And they can find a girl that's going to do that for him. Or they're going to find a guy that's going to have sex with them like that. Or for a woman, they're going to be turned off to sex entirely because in porn, women are fucking dogged the fuck out. If you don't teach them about that. So at some point, they're going to happen on it. So yes, I'm going to encourage my kids. Hey, I'm not going to encourage them like, hey, go watch porn. But when they have, I found, obviously I don't want to put too much of my kids' information out here. I found porn on both of my children's phones, both of my boys. I found porn on their phone. When I had to have that conversation with them, it was easy for me to have that conversation because I had already had a sexuality talk with them. So that when it comes down to, okay, if you enjoy watching this, all right, cool. I need you to understand that it's fake. I need you to understand that this is not what happens in the real world. I need you to understand that if you're going to watch that, that's all cool, well, and fine, but you need to do it in a place of safety. We need to have those conversations with our children at that type of age when they become susceptible to that type of shit. I'm not going to demonize you for watching it. I'm not going to tell you don't watch that. That's not real. I'm going to tell you and educate you that it's fake so that when you get out into the world, you're not going to expect some girl to do the splits on your dick. That's not normal.
All I'm saying is you need to place it. What I think you should place it in the same category as fire. And I don't think I have to explain that.
So that's what he's saying. So I feel like you're right. I feel like that's what Brandon's saying. Like in the instance of teaching, and then when you do get exposed to it, you know how to act and react to it. But then you can't always be like, you can't close it. No, because that's gonna lead them to it even more. You know what I mean? So, but
I'm seeing somebody addicted to it. This motherfucker was beaten off just multiple times a day.
This nigga gonna raise his hand.
I just think if you're not careful, that might be when you staying up to watch it, and I'm just saying, just be careful with that shit. That's why I prefer to just kind of limit that shit. Like, that's just me.
Hold on, what you say, Bobby?
In my age, it ain't nothing but a sleep aid. You watch it and do that shit to go to sleep.
No,
Yeah,
I mean,
but you know what? You know what? The reason why I say this because is we have quote unquote normal functioning brains. So we can understand the difference between addiction and entertainment. The people that don't have quote unquote normal functioning brains can be easily addicted to anything. They can be addicted to drugs, to liquor. If you have an addictive personality, you can become addicted to anything that brings you some sort of pleasure. How you fight that is by having the conversations early, and when they become susceptible to it or they get exposed to it, you instantly have the conversation of why this is not something that you should be consuming on a regular basis as a replacement for whatever the real thing is. In this world, it's sex. The conversation that we're having is sex. Porn is not a substitute for sex. I understand what you're saying, E, but with that type of mentality, you're also saying that you shouldn't consume alcohol. You shouldn't smoke. You shouldn't consume weed. You shouldn't consume.
That's not what I'm saying at all. That's
in the same vein. You don't consume porn for the potential to become, not because of you per se, but the potential to get ingrained in it and get in to lose yourself in what porn is. You can do that with anything.
Yeah,
you can do that with fast food. You can do that with
your exposure to it.
Yeah, but you can do that with fast food. You can do that with liquor. You can do that with cigarettes. You can do that with people become addicted to shopping. People become addicted to cleaning. People can get addicted to anything if they have an addictive personality.
I guess. It just like I don't get really too much out of it. I don't get too much out of it. Like I could never bust and keep watching it. Like that shit is disgusting.
Like for you, it serves a purpose. For you, it serves a purpose.
TV. Like yeah, I'm not.
Like for you, what I'm hearing anyway, for you, it serves a purpose. This is the purpose that it serves, and I'm only going to use it for this purpose when I need that purpose fulfilled. That's fine. Everybody, like the same way that we had the fucking conversation about the Drake album. I'm not going to try to change your opinion because it's your opinion and you're entitled to have it. What I'm saying is, for me, I run my household the way of education. I'm always going to run my house on the side of education. I'm going to educate you towards this. I'm going to give you the facts that I know. I also say when the facts change, I reserve the right to change my mind. I'm going to give you the facts that I know. This is the way that I consume it. This is what I use it for. Regardless of what the situation is, this is what I do. This is what I know about it. I'm going to give you the pros. I'm going to give you the cons. I'm going to give you the whole scope of what I know so that you can make your own decision based on it. You can't stop your... Go ahead,
man. Y'all definitely have the moments when right after we bust that nut, and you go to the bathroom and you look at yourself in the mirror like,
this is disgusting.
You are a disgusting nigga. What did you just beat off to? But at the same time, motherfuckers need to realize that one, that's normal, because whatever turns you on in the form, that's why I have a very healthy relationship with porn, because I know that it's fake. I know that this is a fantasy world. So if I beat off to some wild shit, that does not mean that that's what I expect out of my partner. That's just some wild shit that turned me on for the moment. People beat off to fucking golden shower videos. People beat off to foot job videos. People beat off to little people. Bobby, I'm not putting that up because it's not PC anymore. So I'm not putting it up. But people beat off to all type of shit that they don't pursue in real life. Like people, and I think it's a subconscious thing. I don't think that everybody knows that they are relating it to a fantasy world. But how many threesome videos do you watch and never had a threesome in your life? How many gangbang videos do you watch and you've never been a part of a gangbang? How many orgy videos do you watch that you've never been a part of an orgy? People can make that subconscious differentiation. What I'm saying is that I'm very conscious of the differentiation. I know that I watch wild shit when I watch porn, but I'm also not expecting that from my wife. I'm not like I watch DP videos. There is no point in time in my life that I'm going to let another man come in here and fuck my wife while I'm fucking her. That's never going to happen. I know that. But at some point in my life, watching that can turn me on and get me to the point to where, all right, I'm bust my nut and I'm gonna keep it fucking moving. That don't mean that I want that in my life.
For sure. Nah, I ain't never had a little person, but
I fucking hate you, Bobby.
Cold scat.
Did he just leave? He hates me that much. He just left.
Cold scat.
That was the last straw.
That was the last straw, Brandon.
Oh shit!
First I
don't
said,
even know how the fuck I did that.
Little people. I ain't say that though.
Hey.
Man, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I've been going for a while.
Man, I hate that was the last topic. I thought we were gonna end with the Google thing. No,
I mean we were.
I don't even midget porn. We ended it with midget and cuckold and scat. I'm sorry, little people, little midgets, scat, cuckold.
Yo, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all niggas know when we get canceled, it's because of these two niggas. When there's no more Normal Convos Pod, it's because of these two niggas. Because they be saying wild shit like we not trying to grow a business and we ain't got to be PC. So when we get canceled, I'm going to let y'all know it's these two.
We're growing it by being risque.
Being risque is not saying non-PC shit and expecting not having backlash. At some point, niggas is going to... If we grow to the point that we want to get to, at some point, niggas is going to watch this shit and they going to try to cancel us because we didn't say some wild shit in these 64 episodes.
But by the time we blow up, we won't be those people anymore.
I do want to get head from a little person standing straight up. Us both standing.
Hey,
this is Shorty on Twitter right now. It's a Shorty on Twitter. She called herself the Little Stallion. She's like 4'5" or 4'6" or some shit.
I know who's
Look at Brandon putting y'all on the more porn.
Little Stallion.
I'm the cock documentarist, so it's whatever. The cockumentarist.
I'm about to look it up right now. Oh,
her name is the Little Stallion. Yeah.
Wow.
And she's small. She's skinny. She ain't super thick or nothing like that. She's just a little person that enjoy fucking.
Yeah, a little ugly, but you know what I mean. That's cool.
A little ugly.
Yeah, she's a little facially offensive, but it is what it is.
Wait a minute. Where is? All right, now I gotta see.
And this is where it starts. Put the note.
You know what I'm saying? Like
no results.
He's gonna be like, damn, when y'all put me on the Little Stallion, that changed my life.
That might not be her name, but it's something Stallion. Mini Stallion, something like that. Something Stallion.
I'm not getting all this shit is horses.
Are you on Twitter?
No.
Bobby, are you on Twitter or are you on Google?
I'm on Twitter.
Well,
it's something Stallion. I want to see what she. I send you her Twitter, nigga. Fuck is you talking about?
I'm not on Twitter. I just want a screenshot of what she looked like.
Send it to me. He already said she's facially offensive.
I gotta find her again.
You wouldn't pick her up off the floor if she fell in a bar, Everett. That's how she looks.
Oh, she that bad? Oh man, that's fucked up.
I don't know. I've never seen her.
She ain't really that bad, but
yeah. I mean, shit.
Somebody sent me the link.
I got you.
If she smack, I can come over here and roast her next time.
I got you. I'll send it to you when I find. I gotta find her again, but I got more shit to do today. I gotta do. I gotta do day show shit today. My boss is on, so I gotta do some work today. Oh shit! Yeah, we getting the fuck out of here, y'all. Yeah, we definitely getting the fuck out of here. Shout out to Matose Visuals, of course.
Yep.
Day show coming. I know I say that every week, but it's fucking coming. So stay tuned for that. Shout out to ACS. You fucking stupid. Shout out to ACS Productions, of course. Shout out Andy for popping in. Next Level Financial Solutions. Thank you again. That fucking video is going fucking crazy right now. We're approaching 4,000 views on our credit episode on YouTube. Hey. So shout out to fucking Malk D, the Credit G. Thank you for choosing our platform to assist you in growing your business and also residually helping grow our business. That is our first video that eclipsed 1,000 views. Fuck 4,000. That's the first video that eclipsed 1,000 views. So we're approaching 4,000 on that. We appreciate you, my G.
Yeah.
We definitely got to link with him again. Shout out Dion Can Rap, another one of our,
happy birthday. Happy
birthday for sure. We definitely left you out at the beginning, but also happy birthday to you. You share a birthday with my mama. So there's a couple other people that had birthdays today too. I know so many June babies. But when you get to thinking about it, niggas was fucking in October when it started getting cold. So that's why it's a whole bunch of summer babies. Who else? It's a Hard Knock Life podcast, QWOP, Pussy Talks,
Deep Throat Conversations.
I know I'm missing some other shit in the ACS world.
Not Hard Knock Life. Flavoring Your Ear. Flavoring
Your Ear. That's the one I was missing. Flavoring Your Ear podcast. Wind Down with Jazz. My bad. I think they part of the ACS. I don't know, but either way, I fuck with them too. Excuse me. I don't think I got no other shout outs. Y'all want to do y'all taglines so we can get the fuck out of here. Oh, before we do that, Mufaro, thank you for coming today. You've always been part of the conversation. You already know where we stand.
You're a certified conversationalist.
Oh, for sure. For the people that don't already know you, you want to, give your socials out and shit where people can find you.
Yeah. Follow me at Wakanda Dick Slinger on Twitter.
/ OnlyFans.
My Joy JOY_MUFARO on Instagram. Just follow me there. You're gonna find everything else. Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all doing y'all thing, y'all growing, y'all dropping knowledge, y'all having good conversation. So I fuck with y'all, I fuck with y'all fans. I really fuck with Beans. Beans, holla at me.
Of course, we definitely gonna set that up. Bean and Fairfield, we gonna have to set that up. Y'all ain't too far from each other.
Never mind, don't say that on her.
Yeah. I ain't a rapper, but I ain't gonna set myself up.
Right. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm hungry as shit. Yeah, do y'all tagline so we can get the fuck out of here.
All right. Anime and video games are life. Shout out to all my kings and queens out there. Keep striving to be excellent because y'all already are. Shout out to the fans, supporters, all the listeners, everybody who gave a like, a comment, a share. Thank y'all for popping in, rocking with us. And if y'all been rocking with us for these 2 hours and 28 seconds, we really fucking with you. So good looking out for that. What other tagline? There's no comfort in your growth zone. There's no growth in your comfort zone. And if it don't scare you, you in your comfort zone. Get out your comfort zone and grow. And last but not least, as this episode says, you can make millions or you can make excuses. You cannot do both. That's what my taglines. Go ahead. E.
Yo. Hey, as I say all the time, self-improvement is the key. I'm gonna say it again.
Chuck her down the
Self-improvement
steps.
is the key. Those that say you can't or you won't are just afraid of the fact that you will. And lastly, you might want to wipe front to back. Go.
Your new tagline is "Chuck her down the steps," bro. It's a wrap.
I
I'm not
can't
gonna
even
let
do it.
that die. That was hilarious.
Can't
For
do
all
it.
you got anything?
Shit. Beans, what's up?
That's his
Beans
tagline.
holla at my mans.
For me, of course, united we bargain, divided we settle. When the facts change, I reserve the right to change my mind. Success is a mind state. Failure is just as much as a mind state as success. No one wants what no one wants. Any man can be a father, but it takes a real man to be a dad. Education is elevation. And as always, every conversation that's normal. Yeah, definitely focus on your account, not your edges. Nobody gives a fuck about your edges.
Or your eyelashes.
Hot girl summer only really lasts about 2 weeks, and then eventually you become a grandma with no legacy. So you're not even really a grandma; you're just an old lady. The dope, like no bullshit. And we ain't gonna touch on it. I ain't gonna go deep, but
Pause.
One thing that especially that's fueling my thought process, is a few years ago, I went to my great grandmother's 90th birthday party. She has since passed on, but I went to her 90th birthday party, and everybody in that party came out of her.
Wow.
That was a dope thing that I saw. So for the women that swear off of having kids and all that type of shit, what legacy are you leaving behind once you're gone? And every conversation that's normal is not a normal conversation. So for our new Saturday viewership, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Thank y'all for rocking with us. Enjoy y'all fucking weekend. Happy Pride. If y'all have a Pride parade going on in y'all city right now, I would personally say that y'all should attend it. Fucking educate yourselves. Will be there. Brandon will not be there, but I support it. So fucking go there. And even if you don't want to support, it's single women down there. So if you're a nigga and you just want to go fucking be a douchebag and go hit on single women in Pride parade, go fucking do that. Either way, support fucking the differences in the fucking world. For our Wednesday listenership, y'all have a good Wednesday. Y'all have a good hump day. Being hit by man so we can hump something if you can. Y'all have a good week. Do something productive this week. We fucking love y'all. We fucking appreciate y'all. Hit the fucking link tree. Follow us on everything. Share us on everything. Like, rate us on everything. Go get your fucking merch. Get you an NCP cup. It is not going to look like this. I would think of a different design. This is for promo only. We'll get you an NCP cup. We fucking moving. We fucking love y'all. And we a fucking holla.
Holla.